Tube, and we're talking about Teresa Corti back in the studio.
For today. I'm sorry for missing out this Olympics round. I really am. I missed you guys. Yesterday at home, I was like chatting along.
You were held up in bed, right? Dodgy ankle.
Yes, yes, but now it's all good because we're gonna watch climbing and chat along. So for anybody joining us, if this is the first time on the channel and you just want somebody to talk to during this whole really stressful round, we're here. Chat along, like and subscribe.
Yeah, lots of likes. If you likes, the more likes we get, the more people we get watching, the more interaction, the more chats.
Basically, press things.
Press things.
Like, engage with your screen. And if you're on a tablet, that's even easier because you can, like, well, then you have all the
touchy screens.
Or
maybe you got voice command and you can just say to it, like the video, like the video, like the video.
Hey,
like
Siri.
Or just, like, record that and just play that over and over again. Right? That could work.
Yes.
Let's not.
That's totally how it works, Hugo.
Matt Wright on the sofa. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Yeah. I'm so excited for this. I can't believe it. Men's lead. It's going to be so exciting, isn't it?
You're looking a little bit more comfortable on the sofa.
It's a lot more comfortable over here. I'm really, really liking the fact that I'm kind of just sat here chilling right now. It's been a really heavy few days of the lives.
It has, isn't it?
Yeah. No,
it's tiring, isn't it? Just sitting here watching TV.
Yeah, it is. Oh.
Now you can do it in a little bit more tranquility, let's say.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely need tranquility in my life.
Tranquil time.
Yeah.
You said that after your third coffee this morning.
Oh yeah. I don't think I've had enough though.
No, I think
three coffees just isn't quite enough.
We can get the intern to get you some more. No problem.
We have one. What has so many things have changed?
No, it hasn't. We haven't really got an intern.
Speaking of people coming in soonish, hopefully a very excited Milan, because he's a colleague and he's also Belgian, which I feel is the crux of him coming in, because Hannes van Dijssen is in this. Are we calling them semifinals, even though it's a qualification round?
It's a semifinal. Let's hype it up. It's a semis.
But it's not. It's a qualification round for the finals. Basically.
Okay.
Yeah, I really couldn't handle that they called them semifinals.
This is blowing your mind.
Well, it's been annoying for a couple of days. Yes.
Can we get
What do you think?
Can we get the live chat up on your
Isn't the live chat up here?
No, but I took it off.
I know, because this is my account.
Yeah, so I don't really want to watch myself whilst I'm broadcasting. It's one of my rules. What's that? Giveaway. Okay, sorry. Yesterday we promised you that we would announce the giveaway. We did a giveaway yesterday. We asked you, why does Janja not do the hair flick anymore?
How's it go, T?
Two. But there's a leg up in the air.
Oh, the leg up. It's like the reverse leg and the head back like that, right?
Yeah, like.
Anyway,
ballet move.
She doesn't do it so much anymore, does she?
Not really.
And we wondered why. We were talking about it in the live stream, and we put it out to you guys, and we said, why does Janja not do the head flick anymore? You came in your droves with your answers. Serious, non-serious, probably quite correct, probably very incorrect. But eventually we had to choose a winner. And the winner was, drum roll, Anastasia. Not the singer, not the 90s or naughty singer. It's somebody that left a message on the live chat. Very good answer. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. Flo will definitely find out for me and get back to me. But anyway, Anastasia, if you're watching, you have won the giveaway, which includes the Wild Country bag, the EpicTV SHOP, the EpicTV boulder bucket, the brush, the belay glasses. That is all winging its way to you. Can you message us on Instagram or YouTube, or probably Instagram is the best way to message us, Anastasia? Yes. And we can find out your address and everything like that. But yeah, please.
She's on the live chat right now.
You're in the live chat.
Yay.
Anastasia Sanas. Haha. Oh, Kalina Arabova knows who Anastasia is, I guess. Congrats, Anna. Okay, nice.
Congratulations, Anastasia.
Well done. We're gonna have another giveaway today. So please like that video. Give us some hearts in the chat, and we will do another giveaway if we get enough likes.
Is the video of the Olympics a bit delayed? Because now it says 10:14. Okay, the video is a bit delayed. But since we've got time to kill, I think it's a really good time to put in our guesses of who's going to make it into the finals.
Okay, should we
It's
get,
8
should we get
spots.
the leaderboard up? Let's get the leaderboard up. Where are we?
In Clues.
We're in Clues.
Ha, ha,
Very
ha.
good.
Ha, ha,
Okay.
ha.
Okay, so that is the order. That's first, second, third. So in first place at currently is Serato Anaraku. Matt, right. What do you think his chances are of making the final?
I mean, considering how much of an absolute beast he was with the bouldering, I could imagine we're going to expect great things. I don't know about his lead ability though. How good is he on lead? That's
Solid.
the question. Because
Very, like, I'd say very solid.
wow.
Like
So we could see
really, really good.
an
Yeah.
Olympic. What's it called? An Olympic champion.
Yeah. I would say that he's going to make it through. Do you reckon he's going to make it through?
Yes.
Okay.
Seems
Toby
very
Roberts.
likely.
Do we think Toby Roberts is going to make it through?
Yes. Okay, so the scores also had something to take into consideration. I'm guessing anybody watching doesn't need a refresher on the scores, but just in case, let's do it once. It's
Can we get the leaderboard up, Seb? It's up
We
already. All right, nice.
this time around, we're talking about multiplication. No, wait. When you multiply, you add. No, this time we're talking about addition. So we're adding the bouldering score to the lead score. So yeah, Anraku so far has 69 points. Toby's at 54. Wait, this is not really the leader score. This is I put who's coming out. This is the leader score.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's not the leader score either. Boulder points. There we go. Yeah, so Serato is at top. Second, we've got Tomoe Narasaki with 54 points. And then there's Toby Roberts with 54.1. So yeah, I think they are safe.
I think they're safe. They're both.
I don't want to jinx it, but
they were pretty solid in lead climbing, right? So I would imagine that they're going to go out and get a pretty decent score in the lead.
yes.
Can you see the leaderboard there, Matt?
Yeah, I'm just taking a look at the leaderboard right now. I'm particularly impressed with Toby Roberts. I mean, what an amazing performance we've seen from Toby so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that he qualified for the Olympics so early, he's been preparing all year for it. I've been paying close attention to what Toby's been up to this year, and man, that guy trains like a beast. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what he gets up to. And the fact that I would say he's probably a specialist in lead as well. So yeah,
Would you say that's his stronger discipline?
I've actually spent some time with Toby Roberts at some sport crags in the UK, and man, that guy can try really hard, and he's got amazing endurance as well. So I think we can expect really great things from Toby.
Where have you been climbing together?
We were actually trying a 9A plus together at Malham, and it was just really interesting watching Toby perform. I never did it, Toby did, as you might expect. But yeah, one thing I noticed in particular about Toby is that he tries really, really hard. He's super determined and wants it.
I think are we on and we just didn't click go on the live stream?
Yeah, I think.
Sorry for the interruption.
No, it's all right. We are live. Are we live?
No, we're live here. It's just I think it's not. There must be. I think the guys. Look, so basically, if you want to know where we're watching it, we're watching in Eurosport.com. We're just trying to get it up at the moment. Let us know where you guys are watching it as well. That would be
helpful for everybody that's trying to watch it. We cannot actually put it on our YouTube, so please stop being mean about us not showing the climbing. We're doing our best, but also, I mean, we're not a TV channel that can show it. So.
Also, Teresa and Matt will try to recreate some of the moves for you at certain points during the live stream.
We are?
So. Yes, no, you said just before you came on.
But this is not what we talked about this morning.
Okay, we're on. Okay.
Oh, we are on. Okay, Mel is on the wall. He's the first climber out, and he's already in the points.
Oh,
He's
wicked.
already in the points.
Okay, so should we have a little reminder of how the points work as we look at this slow-mo?
Oh, no.
Yeah, we've already seen him.
So he already fell.
Yes, he's already fallen.
So the competition's already been running.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're a little bit
okay,
behind.
oopsies, we missed the start.
Sorry, guys. We're live. Wiz, we're live with you, man. We're watching it now. Had a few technical issues, but no worries. We're back on now, and we're watching Harrison Campbell, two first names.
Come on.
Is out, looking a little bit nervous.
Fair enough. I mean,
No, absolutely, yeah. You got to be nervous in this situation. But Campbell Harrison out to do his climb.
So you've got a period of time just to read the route just before you get on, and the whole purpose is just to prepare yourself for the go that you're about to have. So what we're looking at here is he's just paying close attention to the hands to begin with, trying to get a good idea of the hand sequence, and then he's going to have a look at the feet. Oh, this looks like a really tricky route to begin with. Those slopers look really bad.
How do you feel about dual text holds?
I'm really not a fan of dual
No.
texture. Yeah, I either prefer like no texture or texture. Don't like not knowing.
So just a reminder of the point scoring system. It's on average around about 40 holds per route, and the top 10 of those holds are worth 4 points. The next 10 holds are worth 3 points. The next holds after that are worth 2 points, and then 1 point for the 0 to 10 in the scoring holds. So
yeah, for example, now Harrison is going into the first point, so he's got.
yeah, so
Brilliant.
he's gone into holds 1 to 10. I think we saw Jesse fall just before hold number 10, so he would have scored around about 8 or 9 points.
And the holds before one actually don't count, which
No.
is really interesting, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you actually have to get a certain amount up the route before you like even start to gain any points.
Okay, Matthew, quiz time. What quick draws are those?
What quick draws are
Yeah.
those? I can't quite tell actually. I don't think I've ever actually seen any quick draws that colour.
Okay, let's wait for a zoom in shot.
Yeah.
Well, you think it'd be a French brand, right? Because we're in Paris. No? Affiliated with the Olympics?
Wait, can we talk freely about this? Yeah, right? As in, well, we have them on the shop, so yeah.
Yeah, go on then. What is it?
I'm pretty sure it's like the Edelrid, the ultralight Edelrid ones.
Wow.
No way, really?
Yeah, which makes sense, cause oh no.
Oh,
no.
wow.
Gutted.
So he fell.
Gutted. Okay. So we think Campbell's maybe got about 14 points. So it looks like Campbell's out of contention for the final. Unlucky man, gutted for him.
This were his first Olympics.
This was first Olympics. He did amazingly well to qualify for them. Qualified through the Oceania Championships.
Did you see that his picture apparently went viral? Not apparently, it went viral because he has a boyfriend and, you know, it's a whole thing, but they're just showing love in the city of love, so.
Oh, nice. All right, were him and his boyfriend in Paris?
Well, yeah, he's there at the Olympics.
Oh, lovely.
As one should be.
So as we watch Campbell, he got up to the 14th hole, like the 14th point scoring hold, and then he just slipped off that pinchy. What would you call that, Matt? It was like a kind of pinchy crimp.
Yes, it looks like they've screwed like a really poor crimp onto the volume. It looked really, really small. The kind of interesting thing, because there's quite a good thumb there, it looks like they're open hand in this crimp.
Ooh, Hamish.
Oh, wow, we're about to see British athlete Hamish MacArthur.
Ale.
What order are these coming out in? Are these coming out in order of not how they scored previously, right?
Isn't it the same order as they came out on Monday?
I guess so, yeah. It must be, because it's not in order, because Hamish finished in 10th place. Is that right? 1, 2, 3,
So,
4, 5, 6,
Hamish
7, 8th
MacArthur
place,
is an
sorry.
amazing
No, I
lead
think
climber.
this is-
He's actually climbed 9A very quickly outside, which I was really impressed by. The particular 9A that he climbed was a route called Hunger in Scotland. It was actually Scotland's first 9A.
Oh yeah, what's that called again?
Hunger.
Hunger, that's right, yeah.
First ascent, Malcolm Smith.
Malcolm Smith, what a
Yeah.
legend.
You know, if you're going after Malcolm Smith routes, you've really got some good stuff going on.
Yeah.
Look, I need chalk.
You getting sweaty palms?
Yes. Okay. So the thing
Oh.
is that, well, we met Hamish before. We filmed with him a bunch of times. I was with him in December when he still like had a finger injury because he popped or partially tore his pulley. So yeah, I feel quite invested in this climb. And also, he's a really good lead climber. So we could actually see a really high score from him.
Would we say that Hamish is a lead specialist?
See die. See. Isn't he? Okay, I'm directly quoting him, and I'm sure there's an interview about this, so it's not that I'm really revealing secrets. But he said about the La Dura Dura that it's something that he's just gonna do in his lifetime, and that, yeah, it's a challenge, but like, he was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I can do it.
Yeah, I love that determination. You need that in climbing.
But that determination to just be like, yeah, it's an IB plus, it's well within my cards, I can do it.
I mean, like having kind of seen Hamish climbing, I know for a fact he's a lot better than me. But I mean, like, I think I could maybe climb 9B one day, and just kind of thinking like, looking at Hamish is considerably better than I am, so surely 9B plus should be within his capabilities, I think.
Well,
I've got to actually climb 9B now I've said that.
Look at this tricky move. This looks like
this is a tricky
That
move.
looks like a tricky move. He's dealt with it quite well, actually.
And he's quite tall, which in this case kind of like, well, pushes him out.
Wow. So we're almost seeing a high point from Hamish potentially. I'm just wondering if he's going to get through this move that Harrison... how do you say it? Campbell?
I think it's Harrison is his surname. Yeah, it's Campbell.
Yeah.
Campbell Harrison.
It is
That's
funny
such a
to
weird
have.
first name, isn't it? It sounds like it's back to front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two first names. Just to get you guys sunk up with
Wow.
where we're at, we're on Hamish MacArthur and we're at 3 minutes 53, 52,
Think he'll
51,
hook.
50, 49, 48, 47, 46.
And we're seeing...
Okay, I thought you were just
Oh,
giving
wow.
numbers.
Here we go. Hamish climbing through. Is this the first crux, would we say?
So Hamish seems to have got through the crux that Campbell fell off. We're just having a look, and he's just cruising. He's chalking up mid-crux. I could imagine it's particularly sweaty today. It's quite hot here in Paris, and us Brits aren't very used to it. But we are looking at a world-class athlete here who has spent a lot of time travelling internationally, so he's probably very used to the poor conditions that maybe somebody like myself who hasn't travelled as much might not do so well in. But Hamish is looking just absolutely cruisy on this. He's currently, is that hold 30?
That didn't look like a comfortable clip.
Yeah.
It's like,
It looks like he's getting a
One
little bit
apart.
pumped now.
So what?
no, not yet.
I can't quite tell it. It kind
Right?
of looked like he was struggling ever so slightly.
This clip,
Yeah.
eventually there. Okay.
So, yeah, he's about to reach potentially an extended clip. I'm not
oh
sure.
no.
Is he going to get the
No,
clip?
don't leave.
There we go.
But he
That's
need to
nice.
get all the clips in these competitions. Don't you get disqualified if you miss a clip?
No, so basically, it counts the last hold. If you don't clip it,
Come on, Hamish. There
the-
you go. Nice.
the last
Wow.
highest point that you can clip, that's the hold that it counts.
There you go.
Ah.
Oh.
Damn! Great performance from Hamish. That is a new high point of the league competition. Just brilliant. Ah,
Yeah.
I can't do this. Why did I offer to come
So
in today?
strong.
I was just.
Like-
I was gonna say, like, I think he would have needed to have about a score of about at least 40, I would say, to have much of a chance of going through. We'll see,
Yeah.
but like considering the scores of the other guys, you know, maybe that might be enough to squeeze him through. But I was thinking if he gets up to the 80s, he's definitely got a chance of making the final. As it stands, he's currently in first.
We
yeah.
don't know yet. Yeah, it's a bit too early to tell in the sense that maybe this route is really hard and that's a crux and everybody will fall there. But he did need a high score in lead.
Yeah, his score in Boulder wasn't too bad, but yeah, I was thinking that maybe he'd need about 40, 45 to have a really good chance of going through. But no.
Right now he's on the top of the leaderboard, but yeah, it doesn't also mean much since he's the third climber out.
Right, a lot of people asking how to watch this. We have got Eurosport.com. We have paid for a month subscription, and we'll probably cancel it after that as well. But it means that you can watch whatever sport on the Eurosport.com player, and that is currently what we're watching on. It's not going to be on Eurosport 1 or Eurosport 2. Just to let you know. That was a big move. That, you know, like a lot
Wow,
of
it
people
looks
have
so
fallen on that move.
hard,
It
that.
almost looks like he was looking for an E-bar or something there.
I wonder if he was trying to reach out with his left foot to get a heel hook in. It looked like that crimp at left could have been potentially quite good for a heel, and that would have allowed him to move. But Hamish is quite a tall climber, so maybe other climbers might not be able to reach that far.
Allez, Luca.
Also,
Luca
if you want to get to know Hamish, we did
Yeah,
a
Luca.
48 hours, right? With him. So
Yes,
you
we
can watch
did.
it on Climbing Daily.
Yes.
Teresa spent 48 hours with him. I edited it. It's a great episode.
Great
Check
episode.
it out.
He's lovely. Like, yeah, just really nice guy. But talking about Luca, he's first Olympics for him as well. And he is known to be a lead climber, I'd say. He won in copper a couple of years ago, so in Slovenia. He got his first gold medal there, so that was quite a special moment. So yeah, hopefully another high point.
I think that definitely Luca's going to have to top this out if he wants any chance to get in the finals.
Dici.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
So just
His
to
score was
sync
that-
you up, Luca Potica is doing the lead climb, and the time is 5 minutes 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. And we're watching this on Eurosport.com, their player. We are not watching on Eurosport 1 or 2. If you want to be watching this live and unfiltered, you have to go to Eurosport.com, probably pay a subscription for a month. It's about $7.99, and you can come and join us watching it.
Also, in different countries, you can just, or look for the local channel. In France, yesterday I found a free one. I just needed to sign up to the website. And also in Switzerland, like in some language, you'll find it. So you can turn the commentary off and watch this along.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. As we watch Luke Potica go through up into the first 10 tricky holds.
I'd say nice compression-y moves.
This move is a tricky one. No, I made that look pretty easy.
What is this move called?
Something that I'm noticing, so he's got some nice compression between his feet right now, and he's entering the crux where our first climber, Campbell, had fallen previously. So no one has actually fallen as low as where Luca, is it Luca? Yeah,
Luca
sorry,
Potica,
where
yeah.
Luca is right now. Man, this looks really hard. And I would say Luca's actually looking a little bit more nervous than the other athletes. He's looking quite pumped at this point, and he's entering the first crux, actually where Campbell had fallen previously.
Ooh.
He's using very different beta to Hamish. I can see he's using different feet. Hamish had like a heel toe lock in here, which looked really, really good, and it seemed to have locked him in well.
Around.
He's looking like he's struggling a lot. He needs to get that heel toe lock in, but is he going to notice it?
Come on.
There we go. Nice. Up to the right.
Oh. But he's still on. What amazing endurance. He seems to be able to just keep going.
That's going to have tied him out, though, that little that little segment.
I think there was a lot of over gripping going on there.
No.
Oh, and he just fell. That's really unfortunate. But he did still manage to get further than Campbell, which is still really, really cool. Might not be enough to get him through to the final, though.
I think we can safely say that Luca Potica won't be joining us in the final with that score. Unlucky, though.
Yeah.
Do we know who did the setting for the Olympics?
Yes, if you Google it. Great color choices, though. No, I really mean it. And also, I noticed there are a lot of crimps down the bottom, which I guess do make the route more climbable since it's warm. Because I guess it's better to crimp than hold a sloper when it's warm.
Yeah, definitely. It would definitely help a lot climbing on the smaller crimps. The only thing is, though, is that because there's less surface area, I think there's less margin a lot of the time. So if you are sweating more, if those holds aren't in cut, I think they could feel really, really bad. And it's probably,
for example, that pinchy.
Yeah, that pinch there, I think you need a lot of friction. It actually looks like Luca had popped off the left hand.
No, that hurts.
Ooh.
His own hand.
Just want to let just a shout out to the guys on the chat. Sorry, Kalina Arabova has found the live stream.
Where?
She says, tell us where you found it, Kalina. And Sebastian Depk is watching on Spanish TV with EpicTV commentary. Not exactly in sync. I'll try and get you in sync for this next one, Sebastian.
I've got the route setters. It's on the IFSC website. And actually on the IFSC YouTube channel, I'm pretty sure there is a video with Brad Weaver. He's from the US. He also sat here in Chamonix a couple of years ago. So he's a route setter. And then Adam Pusternik from Poland. And there's Akito Matsushima from Japan. And the head route setter is Martin Hammerer. Great German.
Apparently.
Hammerera.
Okay, any Germans out there, just, send me an audio if you have my number or on Instagram.
Okay, U5 Pan is just starting his climb. We're at 5, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50. So you can pause our live stream to kind of get it in sync with whatever you're watching. So hopefully you can watch it and we won't give you any spoilers as U5 Pan makes his way up the lead wall. So this first section, it doesn't look too tricky, but obviously it all kind of counts in the endurance side of things, doesn't it?
Yeah, again, like the beginning of lead routes generally, they're made to like make them a bit uncomfortable, as in just like sometimes the starts can be tricky. You know, we see the run and jumps and just like awkward body positions that aren't really hard, but just like unsettle the climbers a bit more. But this one actually looks pretty straightforward, and it's just like, I don't think the route setters really want them to fall before the points as well. Like that would just suck.
Yeah, exactly.
But what they do want is the climbers to feel really nervous when they do start entering the main meet of the competition, which I totally get why they do that, because it does make it nice and spicy, but it's really hard on the athletes.
You fight Pen with a
Oh,
little
wow.
slip
Does
there
it
on
look
that
like
white.
he slipped there?
Yeah, a little slip in that white volume, but manages
I
to
think-
recover it.
We're just seeing a lot of nerves in these climbers.
I mean, you've only got one go on these routes, and could you imagine that amount of pressure? Like, imagine a route as hard as, I mean, I could imagine this is at least 8C.
8, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably, it could even be harder than 8C. And you've got to do this first go in front of probably at least 5,000 people, and however many people watching as well.
And I think, like, well, progressing with the day, heat is definitely a factor. I mean, the last ones out, yeah, they're generally the stronger climbers, but they're also, like, against worse conditions.
Nice move.
Yeah.
Using that toe hook to really enable him to get
Mm.
up to that hold. That
I
was
need
really
chalk.
that was really well done.
Yeah, I need
Like-
chalk as well. I'm sweating just watching. It's so intense, isn't it?
I'll go and get you guys some chalk.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Liquid or powder?
Powder.
Okay.
I know, maybe liquid makes less of a mess.
Only chunky though.
Oh yeah, Friction Labs. Please send us some chalk.
Here we go. He's moving up through this black section quite
Desperate.
nicely, actually. Fight ban. Moving up to hold number 30.
Oh, is he going to reach hold number 30? That's the question. I'm
Here we
really
go.
interested
Liquid
to see
shot for
this.
Teresa. Good catch.
Oh, come on.
You want some?
No, I'm good.
Matt?
Oh,
Wait, I need to open it.
Here we go. You
Now, can
fight
we
ban
open this?
up to hold number 30.
Are we being ridiculous here?
Moves through.
Maybe.
ah,
Oh, looked like he was struggling on that hold.
From struggling down on the wide holds to making it up till there, it's actually a good recovery.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely. He looked like he
Oh,
was
good
climbing in
matching
a nice
outfit.
kind of slow, methodical manner. I thought that perhaps he would, he was, you know, he still had a lot more in him, kind of thing. But yeah, that early crux took out of him in the same way that it did with Luka Potikar.
Teresa just chalking up now, getting ready for the
I don't think it's open flow.
commentator. I did maybe hang on. Give it to expert Matt, I reckon.
Ah, there's a double film.
But there's a double film.
it's probably a good sign. Am I the
Matt,
chalk?
beautiful catch
The
there.
chalk, the chalk opening expert.
Okay, apparently now we're on
You're the pro
Eurosport
climber.
2. Kalina Arabova saying that we're on Eurosport 2.
They
So
do
if you
say
want to
that.
watch on Eurosport 2, that's a good place to watch it. Yeah, I think in terms of the guys like smart, if you're watching your smart TV, most of those companies can only stream at 2 at a time. BBC can only stream 2 at a time. Hello.
I'm streaming.
And Eurosport can only stream
Yeah.
2 at a time unless it's online, unless it's on their player on Eurosport.com. So Mark Collins asks, so is there an event after this? Is it lead again, or do we have a gold day? Or do we have a goal today? Who wants to take that one? Do you want to take that one?
Hello, Milan is here. No, there are no medals yet until the weekend, right?
Yeah, correct. This is the semi-finals, or
Until-
as Teresa prefers to call it, the...
It's just a qualification round. Like, you have to qualify for the finals. Milan, come in. Hannes Van Dyson is up.
Come on, in you come.
Just
Oh,
on
oh
time.
my God, look at this.
Okay, we've got
It's like
chalk,
it was
don't
written.
worry.
The flag, the
Right,
flag.
Quick.
Milan's in.
Where's the flag?
Mark Collins,
Where's
this
the
is
flag?
the qualifying round. The finals will...
Casino! Okay,
Every
chalk.
talking at the same time. We're very excited. Hannes Van Dyson.
Fake flag.
No, he doesn't. Do we...
Mano. To. Because I can... Sorry
Nice.
about that. I'm not putting that on my face.
Ah,
Right.
Are we going to see a new high
Okay.
point from
Milan, get
Hannah?
yourself in. Share my mic.
That is the question.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
so Milan's
incredibly-
very
I'm put off by
psyched. He's
this.
a Belgian.
So you know
Guy.
him, you met him, you interviewed him. What can you tell us about this moment?
Like,
No, it doesn't.
He said it was his dream.
It's his dream.
It's come dream. It was his biggest objective of the year.
Okay.
Wow.
Of his life or just this
Of the year. No,
Okay,
he
fine.
said he has lots of more stuff to do outside.
This is a
and
lot of
inside,
chalk.
But this is a lot of chalk. Oh, yeah, it is.
Teresa,
Remind
if
me.
you got a lot of shock, you can put it on Milan's face.
I
It
know,
works
but
really
it's-
good. Just go for it.
Dry. Well.
Yeah, just go. No, full hand.
No.
Yeah, you can go for it.
Let's focus on the action. Focus on the
Yes.
action. Come on.
Okay, so he's talking up. What do you think about the Belgian uniforms?
They're really nice.
They're smart, I think.
They're quite nice. One of the Belgian athletes has done a little show modeling all of the
Outfits.
uniform and outfits, and it's quite nice.
Okay. He's
Come
looking
on,
pretty comfortable
Hannes.
through here. This is quite nice so far.
Yeah,
Is that-
Hannes is looking really smooth so far. This is great to see.
He's
I wonder
more
if we're
a
going to see a
boulderer
new
now,
high
right?
point.
He's now more of a boulderer, but he told me during an interview that he used to be a lead climber.
Yeah, you
Ah, you got a mic.
So he used
Okay.
to be a lead climber when he was younger, so he just had to focus a bit more on lead for the last month, and it was sufficient to gain back his.
Hannes is looking ridiculously
left
strong
now.
on the cross.
Pop quiz time. When was his first podium on the IFSC World Cups?
It was.
Oh, that was a
Last
low
year?
fall from Hannes.
Was it in Korea?
Unfortunately, we
Korea.
won't see Hannes in the finals. I
Was on
really
the
doubt
podium
that.
this year in China. Okay, fine. I showed you. That's Japan. 46. Oh.
Man, that must be really disappointing. Could you imagine, like, you've just spent a year training for something, you have one go, and you just don't quite fulfill your expectations? It must be really, really hard to deal with.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's
admit this is a
disappointing.
bad idea.
Yeah, it was. He was also, he said, a bit disappointed by his bouldering round because he's meant to be a bit better at bouldering. But
Let's see if he's gonna punch the wall.
Yeah. No.
That just happened, by the way. You missed it. Luca punched the wall.
Look up.
Milan,
Yeah.
sorry, I can see the chalk in your face, but I cannot see your flag, so perfect. Thanks.
It's still here.
The choke on your face is drying your tears before they come out.
Oh! Not yet. It's not over. They're all gonna fall on the same move.
They're falling really low. Like, I'm honestly so surprised.
Thing is, this route looks like one of the hardest routes we've seen in a competition. It looks absolutely desperate.
If you had to give it a grade so far, what do you reckon?
I mean, it looks to me at least 8C, and it's a big wall as well, and the climbers aren't getting so high, so maybe it's even harder than that. I think we'll see some real interesting performance from
Jesse Grouper.
Jesse.
We're finishing each other's sentences.
Yeah, there we go.
We already got to that point. Okay.
Sorry. Commiserations.
Oh,
not
I'm
over
really
yet.
interested in this.
See my bad.
Jesse.
Let's be the Lulu.
Yeah. Let's see the worst lead climbing competition ever. Okay, Jesse Grouper. Tracy, you were mentioning before the live stream that he is actually been injured.
A bit injured.
Yeah.
That's why, yeah, we saw him in Chamonix, but not really making it to the semi-final round. And I'm not sure if it was meant to compete or not in Briançon, but, well, there was that whole miss-up with the American team. The thing is that, yeah, he had a bit of a pulley injury. I think he injured himself in May, so that's not too long ago. And pulleys, well, take like ages to fully recover, and he doesn't even have that time to recover because he had to train in the meanwhile for, you know, this event. So, yeah, actually Hannah Morris has a YouTube video with him and Natalia, that she's there training with them in the Salt Lake City training center.
Yeah.
And he talks a bit about this injury and how he can still train and obviously adapt his climbing. But on an overhanging route like this, like obviously,
It's gonna be look at me, a lot more strain on his fingers.
yeah. Have you ever had a pulley pop?
I've never actually had a finger injury, which is really, really, I'm very glad to say
see.
that. because
Yeah.
I should not talk any more about finger injuries, just in case we accidentally, I don't know, jinx it. But yeah, it's like the worst nightmare for a climber. I couldn't imagine, you know, you're lining up to the Olympics, you've qualified, and you've got a finger injury. There must be nothing more annoying than that. You ain't going to be able to train quite as well as you want to. But despite this, I would say that Jesse's looking really, really strong on this. And
there's a hidden crimp there. I didn't notice until
hidden
now.
crimp.
Well, or like a
Nice.
hidden little jabby thing.
Yeah.
Okay, nicely. He uses that toe hook there to steady himself to get that. That's the good beta.
I'd say Jesse's actually looking really, really smooth on this part of the route so far. I've not seen anyone resting here, and he's got nice straight arms. He seems to be relaxing his grip really nicely. And we're seeing him about to enter the first crux where we've seen 2 climbers fall now. Just wondering, is he going to be able to get through the first crux?
Allora, guesses. How many points is he gonna get?
I think probably. What is he on at the moment?
10, 12. Well,
So
at
I
the
reckon
Yeah.
in
So
19.
he's going for the same beta as Hamish, which seemed to work really well for Hamish, and Hamish is currently in first place.
they already
Seems
seem
to
to
have
struggle
swapped,
down
though.
here.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a shame. That move there seems to be giving a lot of the Olympic climbers a lot of grief. So I can imagine it's hard.
Alex
Hey, it's
Honnold!
Alex Honnold. Ah, why are we more
I
excited
don't
over
know why
Alex
I said
Honnold?
it like that.
Josh
Yeah.
Larson.
And Josh, yeah, and there was also Sean McCall, a former Olympian. I actually listened to this morning to the podcast of Alex Honnold, and his question was to the guests he had on, why is the Japanese team so strong?
That is a good question. I'd love to know that, and I'd love to do exactly what they're doing.
I think it's just the culture of climbing, isn't it? In Japan, it's just unbelievably strong. It just kind of fits very well with like
Comps.
just, but their culture as well. Like what it's all about, like doing things correctly and a good technique, kind of respecting the rock, and it's this whole kind of process that they go through. And I don't know, it just makes them incredibly strong. I think probably physiologically as well. They're kind of the makeup is
Yeah, that was one of the pointers that physiologically they're quite I don't know, just like the right size in a way.
yeah, exactly.
Because again, like being too tall or too short in climbing can be a bit of a disadvantage.
Yeah.
But then also, you know, we see like Aimori being like so clever with her climbing style. So like, but yeah, I
She's
think
got to be
when we went to Japan, I mean, we were just so impressed by everything.
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 No, we loved it.
Yeah.
Right.
We got an interview with one of the coach from Japan. We did in Innsbruck. Actually, Teresa did it. It's
See,
quite good. You can find it on the live streams
With
from
Benny.
Innsbruck.
Benny, yeah. He will be getting very excited later on as Tomoa and Anraku are in first and second place.
Okay, Alberto is
Oh,
up.
this is going to be really interesting.
Who
I'm
up-
really looking forward to seeing Alberto climbing because he is a lead specialist. And recently, Alberto's been climbing 9A after 9A. He's been, I think he's actually recently did a couple of 9A pluses. So he's in really good shape at the moment and he's been training for a beast. He is actually the current Olympic champion.
Indeed.
So, yeah, is he going to maintain the Olympic champion or is it going to be stripped from him? That's the question that
I mean,
everyone's
he
wondering.
won that gold medal at 18. Like, I think we can...
Wow.
Yeah, he's just like 21 years old, so he's really young. And
Second Olympics at
Second Olympics.
21 years old. He doesn't
yeah.
look 21. He looks like more of a man than me. Is that just the Spanish genes or am I just a baby?
Good Spanish genes. And yeah.
I think he's going to need to get a pretty heavy score on this in order
Yeah.
to make it through to the finals. He had a bit of a disappointing round. So
Alberto
getting
does
himself
have
into
very
position.
impressive endurance, though.
I feel I'm being like a grandpa at the cantiere. What's a cantiere in English? Like a building site. Come on. Oh, nice campusing. Okay.
Very
okay,
nice.
can
I
chill.
think
Okay, he's looking
Alberto's
smooth.
finding this a bit too easy, personally.
yeah,
Whoa, let's not jinx things.
yeah.
Yeah.
To be, Matt, Alberto was my bet to win it just before these started. So I would like him to do pretty well on this.
Yeah. So maybe I should keep jinxing it just to...
Ok, calmiamoci. slash me. So he does have a bit of an injury. He spoke about it on Instagram. And I saw him here and there leading up to the Olympics. So he did tell me he's bugging him. I forget which foot it was. But basically during studio block, on all the slabs, he kind of like went hardcore on the slabs and hurt his toe.
Right,
He actually
okay.
broke his toe, didn't he? I believe.
I don't want to say the wrong thing.
I've
But
seen online apparently he broke.
he said
toe.
he broke it. Okay.
Maybe.
Because I was like, yeah, are you able to recover? And he was just like, no, I have to keep on training. So we don't know.
Damn. That's some serious discipline. Alberto's looking great though.
I was going to say, he's looking very strong as he moves through that first crux. He made pretty light work of it.
Ale, venga.
As he moves up to hold number 30.
So-
Guys, if you want to sync up with us, we're on Alberto Hines Lopez, and he's just about to reach up to hold number 30. Sorry, he's about to clip,
Venga, venga.
and he's at 3 minutes 40. And he reaches up to hold number 30. There you go. Try and get sync up with us if you can.
I secretly want him to fall off before Hamish.
Ok, allora, calmiamoci qui che abbiamo appena iniziato, tipo il resto della via da fare. Oh, right, English.
What's
English.
going on?
The commentary comes in, the Italian commentary. Here we go. This is the move that Hamish fell on. So he's getting very excited.
Matthew.
Damn, I think we might see a new high point from Alberto.
Sì, sì,
This is great.
dai.
This is really good. The tension
He's
is
looking
palpable.
great. He's actually resting where Hamish had fallen off, which is just so impressive.
Talent.
He must be in really good shape.
So far,
He's
that
just
toe is
resting.
not seeming to bother him, and
Just campuses out.
yeah,
Okay,
there we
good
go.
job.
excellent.
That's how it's done, Hamish.
He campuses,
Remember that one.
campuses
Future.
through the
Come
move
on.
that Hamish
Oh,
fell
this
on,
is slopey big. Ah, no. Okay, va bene.
and he's still looking
Um,
nice, slow and steady,
Slow
which
and
means
steady. Yeah, I thought he was going to pop out to that one. Instead, he's just, well, chalking.
Yeah.
it's 2:36 on the clock. He's looking smooth, which is a
He's
good
in the
sign.
lead.
Wow.
Come on, come on, come on.
That's amazing. Look at that from Alberto.
Up to hold 60, through hold 60.
Is this hold 60 or is this 60 points?
Points.
Sorry, 60
Yeah.
points. You're right. Yeah, my mistake.
More points. It's 4 times +4 now for every
Yeah.
hold.
Wow. So we're
Come
seeing
on.
a massively excellent new high
there
point
is
from
a
Alberto.
clip there.
No.
No.
Oh, wow.
Guys,
Amazing
great
performance.
performance.
100 points.
72 points for Alberto. The Spanish
tot-
appreciating that in the crowd. Everybody standing up on their feet. That was a huge effort.
Apparently, he has like 15 family members there at the.
That you can see,
I-
they all look
the-
pretty similar. Look.
Yes.
Um,
Which is. Oh, was it enough for finals?
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Alberto Hines Lopez is able to pull out big performances when it really matters.
Why are we refreshing the page?
We've seen it time and time again in the Olympic qualifiers in the last Olympics. That was a big performance, and that could possibly be enough to get him through to finals. We'll see, but that is a
Speriamo.
big performance. 72 points in the lead. That's put him in contention, I would say.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go wash my hands here.
Okay, no problem.
that was just seriously amazing from Alberto. That guy has some seriously impressive endurance.
The way that he campus through some of those crux moves, I think, was not only massively impressive, but just to be able to think about like that's the way to kind of get through that and have that option to be able to do that.
Well, the interesting thing is that I've kind of been looking into over the last few years, and a lot with my coaching as well, is understanding how you can relax your grip whilst you're climbing to be able to improve your endurance. So you don't always need to, you might actually have good endurance, but might not feel it on the wall due to over gripping. But one thing you can really see from Alberto is he's very good at relaxing his grip as he's climbing, even on really cruxy moves. And I think even whilst he's campusing, he seems to be able to maintain quite a relaxed mindset, which is really key for developing your endurance.
That move there, if anyone gets it, seems absolutely nails. That kind of drop knee and then reach up with the right.
Just amazing.
No, but like if anybody's going to
Yeah.
do that, it's going to be they're going to have to put all their force through through that.
I'm just gonna say hi to Sebastian in the comments. We also have a Sebastian behind the camera, but he's a paraclimbing athlete, and What's going on? Paul is just reading a route. Okay, so hi Sebastian. I'm just gonna ask you on live TV. This is TV, live YouTube. So he's biking from like Europe down to Mallorca.
Okay.
Can I go like film with him and biking in September? He's a climber.
I don't know. We'll have to ask the main guy of the content. It's definitely not me. I'm not the main boss.
Hugo, come on. It's Hugo Boss. You're literally a brand.
I mean, I'm sure we can speak to Sebastian and work something out. Thanks very much for asking me live on YouTube, by the way.
No problem.
That's really going to count against for you in many ways. Anyway, Sebastian, I'm very glad the Spanish commentators were going very crazy. That was an immense performance from.
My name is Sebastian. I want to go to Mallorca on a bike too.
See,
I don't know if
but he has
that
like
counts.
a really cool
Guys.
bike. He has like solar panels on top. It's a whole thing.
Amazing. Has he got cameras everywhere? He's going to film himself doing it?
No, that's why I'm offering to go along.
Ah, right. That's very kind of you.
To Mallorca.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he understood how to do life properly.
Nice.
Just go and move to Mallorca.
Sebastian, I'm
Big fan here.
big fan of you here, and we're glad you're watching along with us.
So, guys, I may need your help with the surname of Paul. So, is that
Gemft.
Gemft?
Yeah.
Oh, that is very French.
He's the tallest climber on
I'm
the...
just going to say Paul for now.
Just quick. I go for
Paul.
Paul. Yeah, Paul.
Paul.
Also a really good baker. Chain of bakeries.
Really good baker.
Well,
I want to get to know this guy.
bakeries.
Yeah,
Bakeries?
I love
Oh, it's a bit windy
pastries.
Yeah, that's probably going to be doing them
Yeah.
a few favors, that win. Getting a bit of a cool breeze, maybe. Paul qualified recently in Olympic qualifiers and qualified in a strong position as well. That height.
I mean, with him, there was a whole contention between him and Mejdi. Remember in Budapest that, like, basically Mejdi had to do badly for him to get in. And Sam, did really well. So,
yeah.
Hey. But yeah, well.
Wow.
He's in.
Paul is looking incredible, isn't he?
He's looking strong through
He's
this first crash.
really good. And being a
which is
French
great news.
athlete as well, being at the Paris Olympics, the French are going to be going wild if he gets a new high point. Do you think we're likely to see a new high point from Paul?
I think he's just going to be just below where Alberto was, or more or less where Hamish was. But let's see, because the crowd is going to be a big factor in this. The crowd should be able to push him a little bit further.
Yeah. So there's a bit of hesitation going, which is making me think that he's maybe a little bit more pumped than he might want to be at this stage of the route.
Yeah, I agree with that. He's taking his time just below hold number 30. And if you want to sync up, we're at 3 minutes 30 at the moment. And Paul is just below, not hold number 30. Sorry, I keep making that mistake. It's points number 30.
So something really important that Paul is doing is as he's resting, he's lengthening his arms, making sure they're nice and straight, which helps with blood flow.
Just want to remind you guys that Matt is actually a climbing coach. So if you do have any questions for Matt, let us know in the live stream chat and he'll try and answer them for you. In the meantime, he'll keep offering us these excellent insights into how these guys are climbing.
Yeah. And do us all a favour and like this video. It'll help us generate a little bit more reach on YouTube.
Like,
Like,
press
it. Oh, wow. New high point. Amazing.
Move. I feel I've seen that that move in Innsbruck. Maybe that was like the test move for the Olympics from the route setters.
They just flashed up a graphic saying for first place. Do you think that means for first place combined? It must do that, mustn't it? Because it's just a little bit lower as to where Alberto was. So if he can just get up to just below where Alberto was, that will take him into first place.
We are watching a great performance from Paul so far. He's looking really good, but yeah, I'm starting to notice he's bending his arms a little bit, a bit of over gripping. I think he's likely to fall off soon. There we go.
Good call, Matt. Right.
Amazing.
Going up to the slopey bit.
Yeah, he didn't quite make it to first place.
Yeah, but that was still a great performance from Paul, and I think France is going to be very happy with that.
Not sure that's going to be enough, though, to get him through.
Might not be enough to get him through to the final, but it's definitely close. I'd say he's done better than average, which is really good.
He's put himself into some kind of contention. He's now into third place with a score of 64.1. Currently, Alberto Jimenez Lopez in first place with 106.7. Then Hamish McCarthy with 79.3.
Secondo.
And then Anurag. 'Serrato, 'Serrato 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 that is where we're at. Paul is in 4th place with 64.1, a combined score of 64.1. I don't imagine that's going to be enough to get him through.
But Hugo is going to be very happy that his bet on Alberto is looking quite strong at the moment.
But yeah, exactly. If only I'd put some money on it.
Yeah.
No, let's
It's
not
not
bet
too
on
late.
stuff.
Oh no, we didn't. But like, he was my favorite to win again.
The way Paul climbed the pink crux on this route, I thought was really, really impressive. He's such an excellent climber. You can see he's using his feet really, really well.
This section here, this drop down, as Teresa pointed out, is really interesting. I think where they have to kind of campus through.
It's more like we've seen
There we go.
something.
Look at that.
For who has a better comp memory than I do, can you actually tell us in the comments where we saw this move recently? I swear it was Innsbruck, and I swear it was going out left.
Wow.
But it was maybe more pockety, because I remember, was it Tamoa that tried to do like a hand-foot swap and didn't really manage that well.
Teresa, can we scroll a little bit more? Can we get more info on these?
Oh, it's Sasha Lehmann. Okay. Woo, woo.
Up,
It's in the note. It's in the notes. Hop, hop, Swiss.
Hop,
Allez, allez, les Suisses.
Allez. Okay, he's a really good lead climber. He has won. He won in lead, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. So,
Sasha
has he had his route reading phase yet? Oh, so he's got 30 seconds to route read. Yeah, this is always a really tense part of any route that you're about to climb.
What is he looking for right now? Like, he's just looking for any kind of like crimps or anything, like any indication of where he can hold the volumes and the holds?
Yeah, I think I could imagine. It looks like he may have had more than 30 seconds. I'm wondering if they had a period of route reading before. Do you know if they had a period of route reading before this? Because 30 seconds is not a lot of time to be able to route
Route
read.
The normal standard. Yeah, they
Yeah.
come out.
The
Right.
6
make a lot
minutes
of sense.
binoculars.
So what the athletes tend to do is they'll spend some time route reading before the competition starts. They'll go behind stage, spend some time visualizing, which helps them just ingrain that beat within their subconscious memory. And then when they come out, they'll have another quick check to make sure that they've got a really good mental idea of how they're going to climb this route. And then as soon as they're set off the floor, the aim is to try and climb as instinctively as you possibly can. That's how you're able to climb without getting too nervous and to not overthink, which can cause you to overgrip.
Okay, Sasha Lehmann moves up into the first points hold. He's taking his time, trying to be as steady as possible, figuring out the route as he's climbing it as well. So there's obviously there's a beta reading as you're at the bottom of it, but as you're climbing it as well, you're reading the beta.
So
the next holds.
You can never 100% predict how a climb is going to feel to climb. You can try your best, but there's always going to be elements that you can't quite predict.
That was a good reach around toe move. But he is quite consistent with his semifinals and finals appearances in lead climbing. So where was I going with this? Nothing. I'm just rambling.
Well, consistency is incredibly important with competitions. It's almost better than being the best athlete. You can be the best athlete in the world, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be able to pull it out of the bag in a competition. You're almost better being consistent and slightly worse, as opposed to being ridiculously good and inconsistent.
Teresa, do you want to drop some percentages about Sasha Lehmann?
I don't really think it means much, but progression to semifinals, we got 9. No, aspetta.
Oh, that's
Sasha.
bad news. Bad news for Sasha.
I really wanted to get higher than
He
that.
really needed a big score here.
Yeah, he really needed to do well, but
Aw.
that was sad.
He's got to be disappointed with that. Really disappointed. Score of 12.1.
I feel there should be a punching bag right at the bottom of the route.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
isn't there a sport that does that?
Maybe there's like a person just back there that just is
That
like,
just gets like absolutely laid
with like a whole
into.
bunch with some rugby pads. Just go, okay, guys, come on, let it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
No,
think,
okay.
Maybe
was
they
it
just
a
fight
foot?
each other.
no, I think it was a hand slip. I've got.
So he clipped it.
Yeah, I'm wondering
And
what
then?
happened.
Mm,
I
didn't
just
quite-
wasn't quite tight in the core.
So that right hand up is kind of like a pinch and a crimp combined, right? So and he didn't
Yeah.
quite get the crimp.
It looks
feels
like
like-
strength might have been the issue there, as far as I can tell. It looks like he just didn't quite have the power to be able to
Maybe he just didn't quite
stay nice
commit.
and tension
So
there.
much choke on that hole
Yeah.
though. And as he's reaching up, he can't see that pink thing. Like it looks like it's hidden from the perspective of him.
The black
Yeah.
The
volume.
volume's holding the pink crimp.
I do
Feels
think the
like.
chalk on the volume might be a nice indicator as to where the hold is.
Oh, we got a funky graphic going
Yeah,
on.
this is a great graphic. It gives a really good perspective of where the holds are.
But as you come round, like it's interesting though. I'd be interested to see what it's like from the climber's perspective as they come up. and
Yeah, I can't
how
imagine
much
you
of
can
that pink
see
is
a lot.
visible.
Yeah, and it looks like as well you're going to be very extended in that position there because you've got your left hand on the lower of those three holds, which is going to put you in an extended position, which is quite bad when you're struggling because it puts a lot of leverage on your shoulders.
Allez, Yannick Flo here
Yannick
Yeah.
Flo, a bit of a disappointing round like yesterday, but
in the bouldering.
He
Yeah,
ha-
because he's a boulderer.
he's a boulder. Yeah, you'd expect him to be strong in the boulders, but again, this looks very much like a lead climb, which will favour the specialist lead climbers, which Alberto Hines Lopez has shown so far, and Hamish McCarthy to a certain aspect.
So Yannick actually does train with Alex Megos, so he should be good, you'd think.
He has like insane. He's like insanely strong. I think like some. I don't know who I was talking about this with, but they were just like, yeah, he's just like literally so upper body physically strong that he can just like power move through moves.
Really?
Maybe that's going to be useful later on if he can deal with his endurance and get up to those crux moves where he might have to campus through.
There must be something within like the German water that enables them to get ridiculously strong. I'd love to know what that is.
Yeah.
Maybe they put
magnesium?
like anabolic steroids within the water. Well, anabolic steroids probably ain't going to help you all that much for climbing.
What are you suggesting?
Maybe it's the carrots.
I think it's the carrots.
It must be the carrots.
Yeah.
Do you think he also eats carrots?
I knew a guy once who ate so many carrots, he actually started to turn orange. And I think
Is that a competitor
I mean,
on
Alex-
in
I would say Alex
today's
Megos
round?
looks quite
spent a lot
orange.
of time in the tanning salons as well, but definitely ate loads of carrots.
Yeah.
Oh, his harness is carroty.
What about night vision? Isn't carrots good for night vision as well?
Yeah, I mean, he is wearing glasses, so maybe he didn't eat enough carrots.
Maybe
Okay, sorry, Yannick. I hope you won't watch this. Like,
Yannick's Yannick, am I saying that correctly? Yannick's looking extremely strong so far, and he's just about to enter the first crux.
we have said that of a few climbers though, and they've fallen.
Yeah,
at the spots,
this
so
move seems to be
here we
giving the
go.
climbers a lot of grief, but Yannick is very strong, so I'm
I don't
hoping
know,
he'll be able
he's
to stick
looking like
this
he's
move.
struggling a little bit, to be honest.
He's definitely struggling, but he managed to just static up to the move where a lot of the climbers we've already seen have fell.
Yeah, that's true. He's looking.
That's
there you go.
really, really impressive.
He's got a bit of rhythm now as he moves up through that first black and pink crux.
Yeah,
About to move to the last hold of the section, but he's
Come
probably
on,
gonna clip
Yannick.
just beforehand. No, he's
Wow.
just taken the last hold of that section and is clipping now. So we're at 3 minutes 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 43. There you go, if you want to
so
get
this
stacked up.
section's really interesting. We're looking at a lot of big slopers, but they do have a lot of chip-ons, so the climbers are able to actually crimp these big slopers, which is really, really nice. I think I'd be very grateful for those crimps
yeah, and
if I was up there.
I mean, he can crimp.
Oh,
Yannick.
he can crimp, but not crimp hard enough, apparently.
Maybe that was more of a body positioning thing.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he was just pumped.
I think endurance had an aspect there as well. It felt like he was
Yeah.
starting to get a little bit tired.
I think that's it. Unfortunately, if you're very strong like that, it can. Very strong people have a tendency to overgrip, which can cause you to have poor endurance. And I think that's what we've possibly seen here from Yannick.
I think they need to clean the route soon, right? Like they'll clean it at around. I hope they're cleaning the route after 10 people.
I mean, like some of that
I'm-
that one in particular looks incredibly chalky. That hold when they did a close up of it before.
Yeah.
But yes, it
And
would,
since on the shop we sell brushes, go around with a brush in your chalk bag, please.
Yes.
that's a
climbers.
Swiss. That's a Swiss Teresa coming
That's
out.
Al
just
Teresa
me
will
liking
personally
rules.
come.
That's a rule.
That is
Yeah.
a
You know,
rule.
in gyms, on boulders, sport climbing. If you forget one, ask the person next to you. They'll even throw it from the route. Like, just chalk those holds and then brush them.
Yes.
There we go. Get one of these.
That was a
on the
threat
Epic
from
TV
Teresa.
SHOP.
Oh no, it's just like You know, we have a platform. Might as well use it for good and brushing
Yeah.
holds.
Yes.
As we're speaking about shops, I'm going to quickly talk about the deal of the day. Could we get the deal of the day stuff up? We have got this is one of the deals of the day. We've got two shops.
Whoa.
We've got the EU and the UK shop. Where's the document? This one is the Street Creek Pack 20. 4. It's a very nice little day pack. That is currently on the shop.
In Olympic planning.
What's the
That's the
percentage off on that,
document,
please?
isn't it?
Yep, the percentage. Let me check. Is minus 42%.
Minus 42%.
Whoa.
So actually,
Lovely.
it doesn't look great right now because it's all flat. but when
Yeah.
it's out, it looks really cool.
The design is inspired from a hauling bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you don't feel like being a big wall climber, because it's honestly just exhausting, you can have it as your day pack.
Yeah. And that's got loads of clips. It clips stuff up onto in the front, and then it's got excellent loads of space in the back. It's perfect for all your climbing gear, and that's super cheap at the moment. So it's a good one to go to work in, and for the crag afterwards and stuff like that.
Ok,
you
raga,
get that.
concentrazione, c'è Sam Avisu.
I can check that way. Sorry.
He's quite on brand. Do you see like the BL flag, like the French flag on his harness? Because they did that collection
Has
for
he
the
got that
last
one?
Olympics. Yeah. I think we just saw a glimpse of it. But yeah, Sam Avisu, like as we know by now, he comes from like a family of climbers. So it's literally in his DNA climbing.
Are we going to see a new high point from
What's
Sam?
the time?
That's the question.
5, 21, 20, 5, 19, 18, 17. I said enough numbers.
See ya.
There we go. Okay. I just want to see where he is.
Wow, Sam is looking very, very strong here again.
Okay,
But is he going to be strong enough to get through the first crux? That's what
All right,
everyone's wondering.
So Sam yesterday performed at 49.2 on the boulders. So he had a pretty decent go of it on the boulders. Ended up around about 7th or 8th place.
I'd say he's one of those like all-round new climbers because in Chamonix, not this year and the year before, I remember him going out in finals, just like, don't forget the clip, okay? I just remember him going out like obsessed, like just march to the top of the route. So, oh, come on.
Oh,
The foot.
oh, it's always that move.
So that's definitely a first Crocs.
Yeah, that
That is
seems to
definitely
be
the
the
first
first really difficult move that is causing a lot of the
But
climbers
he had
to
a good
fall.
bouldering score.
He did, but he's
Is it
currently
just getting too warm?
currently in 6th place.
And they're not
Sam.
cleaning the route?
Sam looks very French.
1, 2, 3,
Mark
Quattro,
Collins in the
cinque.
comments is asking how many climbers go through.
8.
Do we know?
8, I believe it.
That's 8 in English.
didn't check, but-
Huit in French and ocho in Spanish.
And also more people asking, are we going to show the climbing? We're not showing the
I'm
climbing.
sorry.
Sorry, we're just having the reactions.
We are watching Eurosport.com. You can go on the Eurosport.com and you have to pay a little bit of money, but it's only like $7.99. Pay a monthly subscription, then cancel afterwards, like we're doing. And you can watch all the climbing that you want.
Or on your local TV stations,
And like,
usually.
yeah.
You have to do some searching on your smart TVs.
And the thing of this chat along, watch along is that I don't know. Adam Ondra is up.
Adam Ondra.
We're doing this together. So if we mess up and say something wrong, please add it in the chat. It is 40 seconds reading time, but 30 seconds is what we saw on camera.
And the purpose of what we're doing here is you're meant to stream this alongside the Olympics so that you can hear our commentation.
Yes, I don't know. Being a climbing fan isn't great in this occasion.
Sorry,
Because
can we
there's so
say
much at
that
stake.
Adam Ondra is like the Messi of climbing? Thanks.
I mean, Adam Ondra
He is the
goat.
goat.
Yeah.
Sebastian, our Argentinian editor, filmmaker extraordinaire, is a big fan of...
Whey. Who isn't a big fan of Adam
Let's
Ondra?
go,
Oh,
Czech
no,
Republic.
Messi, I was going to say.
Oh, it's Messi.
Yeah. Adam. Okay, so Sebastian actually does know the rules of the FSC. He's telling us that brushing is between 20 and 22 climbers.
And we've only got 20 climbers here, so...
I know, but it's the Olympics. I feel they could have put in an effort.
Right.
Guys,
I like drones with brushes.
That would be very cool.
Okay,
Guys,
sorry,
Adam Ondra
Adam.
is climbing.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
are we,
need to.
are we being silent and concentrating?
Are we silent and concentrating, or are we going to get absolutely buzzing?
Let's go!
Yeah, I think buzzing. I want to see
yeah,
this.
I think let's get buzzing. Let's get buzzing.
Oh, everyone
Adam.
has been talking about Adam Ondra. Everyone is wondering whether Adam Ondra is going to beat the current high point of this lead competition.
And he does have a snazzy new haircut as well. So.
He does, yes. So he's a good
Allez.
10 kilograms lighter apparently since he's cut his hair.
I often think that
Being light doesn't matter for Adam Ondra because he's strong as I cannot say words. Bad
he's
words,
precise. He's precise.
He's precise. He climbs elegantly, which apparently you didn't agree with that statement. But come on, like he's so decisive in his movements and like, look, tuck, clip, done.
I would argue that Adam Ondra is one of the best climbing minds that
In the
anyone has ever seen.
See.
He knows how
Climbing
to try
minds.
hard. He
Right.
knows how to focus. He knows how to be self-reflective, and that's incredibly important as a climbing athlete.
Exactly, let's go!
He's pausing before this first crux. I think he realizes that it is going to be tricky. So
Yeah,
he needs.
but he just absolutely cruises it. Of course he does. We're talking about Adam Ondra.
He's not cruised it yet. He's still working his way through it.
But I mean, he's cruising the
Come
moves
on.
that
There you
we've
go.
seen people
Up to the
for
right.
already.
That kind of means he's through it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
knee
Oh,
bar.
he's got a
Knee
knee
bar.
bar. Of
See?
course.
Climbing
It's just
skills.
amazing.
Because all of them are important.
Yeah.
Shut speed's wrong, mate. Your shut speed's wrong. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I don't want to see anyone's
Shutter
head. I
speed,
want to
all
see
over
Adam
the place.
Ondra.
Come on, Adam.
Oh, come on, Adam.
Okay.
We are
So-
watching some awesome performance from Adam Ondra.
If you want to
right
get
now.
sunk up, guys, we're at 4 minutes, 3:59, 3:58, and Adam just moves through the hold with 30 points on it.
And
Okay.
give this like a video. Give this video a
That
like.
one.
Okay.
Give this like a video.
Adam Ondra looking pretty comfortable as he's made his way through that first crux section.
Come on,
And he's
Adam.
moving towards the down
Wow.
dino
Come
section. Here we
on.
go.
Oh, Adam, you're looking
Cruising.
so
come
good,
on,
man.
Come on, allez.
No
That's
need
out.
to use your feet.
Allez.
That's very nice. Nicely done.
The
Allez, shake it off.
The advantage of not using your feet in sections like this is a lot faster. So even though it might be more physical, he's actually saving a lot of time by doing that, which can make the difference. And if he's feeling like he's got a lot
Come
of
on.
power left, it could be
That
more
was-
advantageous doing that.
That was a big move.
A lot of heel hooks going in
Ooh.
here, which I'm so happy he can heel hook.
He
I
has moved
really
into first
think
place
we
here.
might
He's-
be seeing a new high point from Adam
Come on.
Ondra.
He's on cruise control. Allez.
Yeah, he's looking really strong
Come on,
as he moves
Adam.
up.
Die, die, die.
Adam
Another
Ondra.
knee bar.
Oh,
Come on. Best climber in the
First-
world.
come on,
First
Adam.
bit-
Are we
Knee-
going to get a new high
that looks
point?
uncomfortable. Okay.
Don't get beaten by Alberto. That
Ah.
would be embarrassing. Oh,
No, he's in
Damn.
first.
He's in first place combined.
is he in
Dai, è
first?
andato tutto bene.
I think he's pretty happy
Right?
with that one.
Yes,
Wow.
we're pretty happy with that one. How many people are there still to go? Like, do we know the finalists already?
Yes, Adam Ondra is in first place with 116.8 points.
And how many climbers do we have left? The gaps. 1, 2, 3,
Damn,
4,
that was
5,
tense.
6, 7. He's in finals.
Yeah.
He's in finals.
He's in finals. Am I jinxing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh,
7. He's
Yeah,
in finals.
in finals.
God,
Go
we
on.
love Adam Ondra.
He's gotta be,
Come
he's gotta be
on.
happy with that. He's done enough to make finals, which is all he'll be worried about. He wouldn't be worried about
Yeah.
winning semi-finals. There's no point winning semi-finals. All
No.
semi-finals are is about making through to the finals. So and that-
Actually, it's better to almost make it in like 8th.
It's
So you
almost
got
better
first.
to scrape it
Well,
through.
yeah.
Well, also technically maybe you're less tired,
Yeah.
but
then
it's a real jiggle not to
Give
um,
give too much.
give
in
everything.
semi-finals,
Yeah, no, I don't think people actually risk it. Obviously, he's not risking that, but yeah, that was such a good climb to watch, though.
Absolutely.
Adam Ondra is one of my favourite climbers to watch. He's just so smooth all the time. It never really looks like he's trying until he is trying. And then you
And
can
like
tell he's trying.
smart climbing on every move.
Very, very
do
precise.
you think he's elegant, Matt?
I think he's beautiful. I'd marry Adam Ondra.
He's already married.
Is he?
See.
With
Oh, and his little child is called Hugo.
his little child's called Hugo.
Hugo. Ah.
We've met a couple of times.
You just told him your
Oh.
name over and over again.
Yeah.
Guys, me
obviously
and
stuck.
Adam-
Something about me stuck.
Me and Adam are personal friends now. He followed me on Instagram recently, and it's a big flex of mine, actually.
That's
Oh,
good.
that is
I've
a-
been
that
telling
is such a good
everybody.
flex.
I've been telling everybody. I've been like, Adam Andrew followed me,
You
guys.
just send a screenshot to like all your family members.
Oh, I literally did. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
oh man, yeah.
That's a great flex.
Well, to be honest, no one in my family gives a crap about climbing, but I did send it to all my friends, mostly just Josh Rundle. He's like my only friend.
Adam Andrew follows
oh,
you,
I saw
man.
him in
That is
Chamonix a couple of weeks ago.
ridiculous.
Oh, Josh Rundle's the best guy ever. I love him.
Shout out to
Are
Josh
you friends
Rundle.
with Freddie?
Yeah, yeah. Do you like Freddie?
I love them.
Oh, we love
Both.
Freddie. Freddie's like he's like my second dad.
I mean, it's quite risky to ask a question like that live.
Yeah.
Like Freddie.
Uh,
I really don't like Freddie.
yeah.
I'm joking.
hate
I've never met
Freddie.
him.
Yeah. Me and Josh
They're
have
really
this.
tall. I
Oh,
feel
they?
like
Why'd you say they?
Because tall, like Freddie and Josh, they're really tall. So I feel when climbing, maybe if there's a breeze, like it kind of
Yeah.
catches them.
Ah, right. Okay. I see. Sorry, Freddie and Josh.
Freddie's a
Shout out to
great
Freddie and Josh.
climber. He actually got diagnosed with quite a bad illness recently, but
Can we say
to
this?
kind of used it to his advantage and climbed his first 8C. I'm saying it because
Okay.
Freddie deserves some serious respect.
Nice one,
Yeah.
Freddie. Right, Mr. Alex Megos. Out on the
Alex Megos.
wall.
So I would say that Alex Megos is probably slightly stronger on lead than bouldering. What would you guys say?
Yeah, I would say so. I think we should
Yeah.
expect a much more improved performance from what we saw on the bouldering yesterday. He basically got shut down by his own admittance on his Instagram. I saw he was like,
Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't great for me. I got shut down on the boulders.
I don't think Alex Megos is ever happy with his performance, though. It's a thing of being German, isn't it?
Never happy.
Never happy
No,
with
I
his
meant
performance.
I meant happy German people.
Yeah. I mean, I've stood next to Alex Megos. That's about as close to Germany I've got.
He belayed me.
Did
That's
he?
my flex.
Oh,
That was
he's
a
been
good flex as
belayed
well.
by Megos. That is a real flex.
Once, and it
Yeah.
was a bit for a video. But anyway, what are we gonna say about Megos? There are no real pockets on this route. But I remember on the video that he did on Sleeping Lion, somebody commented like, "Oh, he has a good varying grip positions."
Yeah, which means he's very strong when his fingers are split.
Oh, like I thought he meant like full crimp, like half crimp, open.
I think Alex Megos is just a beast in every meaning of the word beast, isn't he?
He's gonna have to score around about the same as Alberto Hines Lopez to have any chance of getting through to the final.
Yeah.
Chance is he that low?
So best of luck.
He started off on
Alex.
like 24.7. He's gonna have to.
No, Alex.
He's gonna have to be super precise. Maybe a bit of elegance on this route in order to get up to where Alberto was.
I would say one
There's
of
a lot of
Alex's
climbing between.
superpowers is that he's able to climb statically very, very well. And I think it's because of how strong he is. He also has very good endurance. So
It's flowy through this part.
yeah, he's looking great so far.
What do we think of his chalk bag?
His chalk bag. It's a
No!
very-
Oh no!
Oh!
No!
Oh, I
punch
bet
bag.
Alex is really annoyed about that. That is, I
That
think,
was
just completely kicked
That-
him off.
Some kind of slip. That must have been a
Oh,
slip. Or
I think he slipped. He was looking great and he just slipped off.
he looked steady as anything.
Oh, Alex, I could imagine he's really, really upset about that.
Absolutely.
I'm
That's
upset
just,
about that.
Man, I'm really feeling it for Alex right now. I think he's well and truly not going to make it into final.
I'm wondering if Serato would take it easy, as he'll likely to be in the finals with his boulder score. That's true. Is he still up there?
Yeah.
Is he likely to make it into the final? I think I don't
Let's
think it's very likely.
CC
Is
is
it?
in.
Who? Alex.
I think Alberto is in for sure.
Alex is. Yeah,
Alberto
Alex
is in for
not
sure, and Adam is in for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Oh,
deliver
he just
the good
had
messages.
a foot pop, didn't he?
it a
Oh,
foot pop, was
that's
it?
like the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
There's
that's foot
nothing
pop.
more annoying than when your foot pops. Oh.
Colin Duffy, again, another one who didn't have a great bouldering round, but will be hoping to make something up in this lead
Come on, Colin
climbing
Duffy.
round.
Can we add the link to Colin Duffy's interview? Because yeah, we were lucky enough to meet him at the Innsbruck World Cup, and we sat down with him the morning before the finals, actually, and yeah, just chatted through Olympics, outdoor climbing, and again, a really young athlete. Like at the last Olympics, he was like 16, 17. Now he's like 20, 21.
I I find it crazy the fact that these people have competed in 2 Olympic Games and they're
Already,
only
yeah,
like
and-
20, early 20s. It's just crazy.
He's
Yeah.
wearing Evolve shoes.
Yeah.
He's an Evolve athlete, yeah. And
Are those the new Zenith Pro?
I think they're the new
Pretty sure
Zenith
that-
Pro. The Evolve Zenith Pro.
that
Oh,
clip.
that bit of a mess up with that clip there. That's going to cost him a little bit of energy towards the top of the route.
He's being cautious. Oh,
Yeah, he's being very cautious. He's climbing very slowly, and yeah, he's
Martin-
not looking very smooth here, which is not looking great.
Martin Baruso said, shout out to Sebastian on the live chat.
you rock, dude.
I was about to say, hey, Sebastian, you got a shout out. But then
saw
I
it.
mistook myself, and Sebastian Depka actually said, thanks very much. So I think maybe it was more reference for Sebastian Depka rather than you. But, we can pretend like it was for both of you, maybe.
So
It's a friend of
Colin-
mine.
All right, okay, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh, so Colin's just entering the points part of the route.
Is he climbing slowly?
He's climbing very, very
Mm,
slowly,
you
and
know,
he's
that
not
was
looking
so-
great. I'm
Oh.
very concerned for Colin.
I'm definitely aware of the energy of a lead event is always way more different to that of a boulder event,
Yeah.
isn't it? Like, I'm sure we'll get hyped up for the speed later on, but
Yeah.
this is definitely much more of a tense atmosphere in the studio. Maybe it's because Teresa's back. She's just-
I'm tense. I am tense. Yes, I really am. Like, I don't know. It's like, it's not that I really have favorites. As like, I kind of like to cheer for everybody, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I just want to see them do their best. And we haven't seen the top of this route. Like, it's just annoying that we haven't seen. I thought Alberto, we were gonna see him up at those moves. Not that he needed it, because he's still in finals. But yeah, I just want to see the climbing, and the more of it there is, the better. Come on, Colin.
Some of that.
Come on, Colin.
That move that Alberto fell off, I imagine a lot of people are going to have trouble with because that looked absolutely nails.
So
So-
Colin is
That drop
he's
knee.
climbing through the crooks really smoothly, despite the fact that he's been so slow up until this point.
What shoes do you climb in?
Me, whatever I can get cheapest and free,
Okay.
mostly,
Great
which
answer.
isn't very often. So I'm often climbing in really worn shoes.
I have a lot of 36s if you need them.
36s. Ooh, for free.
If they fit you.
Oh, I love free stuff. That's great.
Even if it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a bit of a Cinderella thing.
Right, Colin Duffy moves up
Yeah.
towards hold with point number 30 on it.
Oh, we're about to know the
Should we
finalists.
sync you up, guys? So we're at 3 minutes, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14,
That was some
13,
very fast
12,
seconds.
11, 10, as Colin moves through points 30. Second blue hold onto the third blue hold.
Yeah. So we're just approaching 3 minutes now. Come on, Colin.
Looking
Man,
pretty
this
smooth,
guy
it's
has
got
got
to be
some
said.
insane endurance. He's been on there for probably twice as long as everybody else, but he's still looking really smooth.
Mm-hmm. Well, what is his
Come
speed?
on.
He's got,
Oh,
he's
is he going to
struggled
get the
with that
heel?
punch a little
Yeah,
bit.
he's got the heel. Colin has some very impressive endurance.
This is a struggle here. Like, I'm not sure he's really enjoying this particular position he's in.
He's having a good rest though.
That beater looks slightly different to what everybody else is using. I'm not sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely struggling at this section.
He's looking great though, and this is probably one of the steepest sections of the route.
He's going to hook his leg
Oh.
underneath the rope.
So you can
Managed
tell
to.
that his shoulders are starting to open up slightly, which is an indication that he's getting very tired.
Come on.
This could be the last
Yeah,
move yet.
there we go.
You could tell that from the shoulders.
Yeah, so see how his shoulders started to lift slightly. That's an indication that his stabilizer muscles are getting tired. So what that means is that his lats aren't able to engage properly, which really affects the climbing.
Va bene, fun
Good
fact.
insight. Good insight
Oh,
from
sì,
Matt
sì.
right there. If you didn't know, Matt is a climbing coach, and that is why he's able to offer such excellent insight into the movements of these climbers.
And I am one hell of a climbing nerd as well. Not the kind that focuses heavily on numbers, but I tend to focus heavily on what's going on the wall, which I think is much more important.
Absolutely. So we are moving into the latter stages of this lead climbing event. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 climbers to go. Currently, the top 3 reads as Adam Ondra in first, Alberto Hines Lopez in second, Paul Gemth in third, Colin Duffy in fourth.
I
And
can't
we are
believe
yet
Sam
to
isn't-
see. Sorry, Teresa.
No, go.
We are yet to see a performance from Jakob, which is going to be really interesting. Jakob is known as being very much an endurance beast. I'm a big fan of Jakob. I find him very, very inspirational. He's very pure. He's quite raw, I would say. He's, yeah, I'd say he's quite direct. I really enjoy watching content from Jakob.
I think this was a point here.
Ooh,
we're just
leg
looking at
beyond
the
the rope.
replay of Colin
Ah.
Duffy. This point here on the blue holds where he really struggled to work his way through. Most climbers have been like going direct with their feet out to that far blue hold. He didn't quite manage to get out, and I think he expended a lot of energy.
Oh, that's the Black Diamond Olympic kit. They showed it to us while in Innsbruck.
Oh yeah.
It's like the air. It's called air net.
Net, yeah. Airnet harness.
But in red.
That was our deal of the day yesterday.
I see.
And our deal of the day
Don't
today is a
worry.
Black Diamond bag. So,
Yeah. It's a
yeah,
nice one.
with a really, really sweet deal as well.
Yeah, 43% off.
43%.
Oh,
That's
that's
basically
that
for
free
free.
also.
43, 42%. It's almost our price. Doyun Lee.
From South Korea.
Right, we would expect Doyun to perform on this league
Doyun.
climbing wall. He has got
Yeah.
some pretty strong pedigree when it comes to league climbing.
And the Japs are known for their discipline. They
He's
are
not-
really, really disciplined.
He's Korean.
Korean, sorry. Sorry, Japs. Sorry, Koreans.
We
Oh, and matching with the US team and is it US team and the Austrian team, they have North Face attire. So yeah, I don't know. I think they nailed it this year with the graphics and with their outfits. No, what are they called? Uniforms.
outfits.
Yeah.
I think outfits kind of works.
See, but it's a uniform because everybody has to wear the same thing. Which is it annoying? No. This year the designs are really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the French one. The Swiss one also went in with that blend of apparently it's all the colors of the flags of the cantons all blended in together. It's designed by On. Not that we have them on the shop, but that's the concept behind
On
it.
running.
I see.
All right.
Because you know Federer is like in it, so
Based
I
out of
guess.
Zurich. So here we
so
go.
random stuff,
Doyun
sorry.
Lee. A little bit of strange story there from Teresa, but a
I've
good
just,
one.
I've just
A
been
very good
watching
one.
all like the
Wow.
documentaries on YouTube about Olympics.
No, that was a good fact. That was good insider knowledge. I bet you don't get that from the Eurosport commentary.
It's also Discovery, I think.
We're watching this on Eurosport.com. If you want to join us, we are currently with Doyun Lee at 4:33, 32, 31, 30.
I feel though, as an odd to Shauna, we should talk about hips. We haven't mentioned hip movements the whole live stream.
Okay, let's talk
We
about hips now
haven't.
then.
We haven't.
And hip movement and hip
But I'm gonna leave
function
that
is
to you.
such an important area of climbing. It's something that's very much neglected amongst a lot of novice and intermediate climbers. People tend to focus so heavily on finger strength. That
Hold
tend to-
on.
Oh,
oh,
Doyun.
whoa.
Speaking of hips,
Yeah, looks
that
like the
went
hips.
the wrong direction.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was the hips. It looked like a kind of foot pop, and I'm not too sure exactly why. A lot of foot pops tend to happen from poor body tension, often when climbers are pumped.
I guess also the hips don't lie, right?
The hips don't lie. Yeah.
Adam Ondra is still in first. By a lot, like 16 points.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's looking pretty strong up there. He's had two solid rounds, which counts for a lot.
Everyone.
Is there an audio link to listen to from my phone? I'll move to internet, and as soon as I get back in the house, thanks.
Ah, like a radio. I don't know.
You can just listen
Do
to
they
us.
mean a radio?
Oh, do you mean just us as audio? No, we're just on YouTube at the moment.
Ah, do you want is it roll by roll, call by call, move by move?
We can do that.
We can do that.
Terry can do that.
Oh gosh, yes.
We
maybe.
got a comment on the chat from Mark's Colin that says Messi is the Adam Ondra of football, more like. So
There you
yeah,
go.
I agree with you, Mark.
Oh,
Hey,
Okay.
yeah, I'd say that's true.
Mark Sebastian looks a little bit perturbed by that comment. I'm not sure he's that happy, but Mark Collins, I think, is fair enough.
Hmm.
Ella, we've
Wow,
got Tomoa, and we also got a 48 hours episode with him that we shot in Japan. We shot it in 2 years ago.
God.
Absolutely.
Tomoa looks
Oh,
like
and
he could be a
Akio.
model.
Kyo Noguchi's wife.
Oh yeah, he's in like every
Former
poster.
Olympic
Yeah, that guy's
silver
like
medalist.
completely
job.
chiseled,
Bronze
isn't he?
medalist, sorry.
Yeah, I could imagine there's a lot of ladies that fancy Tomoa.
but he's taken by one of the best climbers in the world,
Wow.
Noguchi.
and she was also on the podium at the last Olympics.
That's
There's
wicked.
Benny. There's Benny.
Is he confused?
Yeah.
Okay, Ale.
Come on, Tomoa.
So Tomoa had a pretty solid bouldering round at 54.2. He's currently in 10th place. So
Okay, so how many points does he actually need?
he needs
So-
probably to guarantee it. He needs to get up to about 4th position overall.
No.
So
no.
what do we know about
Here.
Tomoa? We know that he's one of the best boulders in the world. He's put many of the hardest boulders in Japan, I believe, hasn't he? Is
Repeated,
floating?
yeah.
Is floating his, or is that something he's just repeated?
No,
Does he
that's-
repeated floating? But
That's
he,
Raichi's.
that's Rayuchi's first ascent, and we filmed with him as
Yeah.
well, by the way.
Oh, that's
Yes.
really cool. Floating
Um,
looks like one of the most amazing boulders in the world.
Mm.
It is, especially if you see it go down live.
Yeah,
That's pretty
that
cool.
is cool.
Still the best
Yeah.
climbing moment in your life.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, so Tomoa, no, he's quite. I mean, he's
Hmm.
literally wearing his like shoe, right? That's the Tien Pro,
Wow,
a
that's
Tim Pro, yeah.
cool.
and also Yannick used it. I wonder if they actually had a chat about it. Like, what shoes are you gonna wear?
Go on, there you go.
I
So
got
Nice.
cute shoes for
something-
Paris.
Something that I really enjoy doing when I'm watching top climbers perform is to watch their face as they're climbing, because it tells you a lot about how they're feeling on the wall. You can tell with Tomoa that he's currently feeling really smooth and flowy. It doesn't look like he's struggling much at all. He's got a very neutral expression, which is indicating that he's very focused. He's looking.
Oh, no!
Oh no! That was a
That was a
surprise. He
dismount.
just had a really, really aggressive foot pop on the crux, really low down,
Oh,
which I think is going to cost him potentially getting into the finals, which is really disappointing.
No, wait. He might just be
might
in, by
do.
the way. Like,
Oh, he got such a good boulder
No,
score.
no.
I don't think he will. I don't think he will.
That was a really
No,
unfortunate place to fall. I don't think anyone expected that from Tomoa.
Oh, that is gutting.
That is really sad.
Absolutely gutting. Oh,
Yeah.
Tomoa.
Tomoa looks like he's a really great athlete, though, and he seems to have taken the disappointment well. He smiles to the crowd.
That is excruciating.
Oh
I
my
was really
gosh.
thinking he'd make it through after that boulder
yeah,
round.
especially after the other Olympics were like, remember they told us it was like just such big pressure,
Yeah.
and now
That hold, it
Oh.
felt
Damn.
the same hold as a couple of other climbers.
but best dismount so far.
Oof, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, I'm gutted for him. That's a
He
tough
went
one
in
to
a
take.
down- yeah.
Totally missed the hold. Totally missed the hold.
Yeah, I think his foot just popped as he was moving, which unfortunately it was just like at the worst time. Like, had it popped just a little tiny bit later, he might have been able to at least get his hand on, which could have saved him.
we have the finalists though. I mean, I think Hamish is in for sure.
Hamish has done brilliantly. to
Sorata
get
is in for sure. Yeah, the cutoff is at Sorata right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sorata is in the
Yes.
finals with his bouldering score.
We are introducing Austrian climber Jakub, who recently climbed the third 9C in the world. Is it, or fourth 9C?
Third.
Third 9C with his first ascent of BIG in Flatanger, Norway.
So I reckon we're going to say that we'd expect we'd expect the last three climbs to make it through. I've got to say.
I love that the shots are basically of champions.
What, the
That
coaches?
The coaches are
Yeah.
all champions in their own
Incredible.
right.
Have
They're
you
like,
noticed that Jakub's coach looks a bit like a young Ben Moon as well?
That's Kilian Fischuber, who's a
Colin
former
Fischuber.
world champion.
I
himself.
should know who he is. I shouldn't be
He has
referring
like
to him
a
as a Ben Moon
record of
lookalike.
medals.
He's
Yeah,
got
he
Pretty
sounds
sure
like
he
an
still
awesome
has it.
triple
climber.
world champion, incredible climber.
Yeah.
First time I went to Innsbruck, he won the bouldering world championships, and it was incredible.
The thing is, there's that many amazing athletes now in climbing that there's a lot of faces to remember.
Can
Yeah,
you
the-
imagine like football, like American football? Like we're good with climbers in the end. Like
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. Entire teams.
Yeah.
yeah.
Jakub has actually got bigger arms than he has legs, which is quite common in climbing. But have you seen those arms? They're like absolutely
How are
stacked.
our legs? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we've got chicken.
You been doing your squats?
Yeah, we've all
course
got
not.
chicken legs.
That's what you need to do in order to stop
Yeah.
Now I
rolling your ankles.
realize.
Okay.
Jakub is known as an endurance beast. We should hopefully see Jakub get really far up this route. I'm just wondering how he's going to get on with the
Yeah,
crux
yeah.
move that we've got coming up real soon.
Yes. Oh, he's a bit uncomfortable there, but no. Okay,
Yeah.
place that toe hook, little shake. Sebastian behind the computers just had a massive cramp because we're commentating what's going here in the studio. But what did I want to say about Jakob? Yes. Oh no.
Yeah.
Earlier you mentioned him personality videos on YouTube. Yeah, he works with a really good production company in Austria, and the videos that he puts out on his YouTube channel are like quality.
Yeah, they
Like,
are
you know,
brilliant.
that organic tea.
He
like,
was the first person to
good.
do. Come on, Jakob. Yes, he managed to stick the first crux move.
Okay, here we go. So Yannick is moving up into the first black and pink crux. He's looking pretty comfortable.
Jakob is looking really, really good. One thing I'd say about Jakob that's brilliant is because he has such excellent endurance, he should be able to recover quite nicely after getting through this crux.
Can we see a top?
I'm really hoping we see a top from Jakob. That would be really, really exciting. We haven't yet seen a top, and Jakob's one of the last climbers to come out, and I would say, yeah,
Is he finals?
he's probably one of the most
Everybody
likely
can breathe
candidates to
out.
do it.
Okay.
Time.
So the time, I'm just going to help you guys get sunk up. We're watching Eurosport.com. We're watching Jakob Schubert climb. Is 3 minutes 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. As Jakob moves into the blue section just above points number 30.
My hands are really sweating right now. I want
Yeah.
to see Jakob get through this next crux. So the other place where we've seen a lot of athletes fall is the Traverse campus section on the blue section of the route. It's actually the steepest section of the route, and it seems to be probably the most physical bit.
I
Most
swear-
people campusing through this.
Go
and
on.
Jakob campuses again.
So we got some graphics for second place, first place.
Yeah.
Not that it matters, because again, they just want to go into finals.
So Jakob is
Come on,
one
Putz.
move away from second place.
Readjust.
And that would guarantee.
Oh, Jakob just falls off at second
But
place.
Jakob's
That's
in
really
the finals.
unfortunate.
Jakob's in the finals
He's
for
in the
sure.
Yeah,
finals.
Yes.
he's
for sure.
definitely in the finals. Does this put him in third place now, I believe?
See.
I think that means that Hamish is in the finals now. But I think he was already in the finals. Sorry. No, but there's 2 more climbs to go, right?
Yes. No, because Sorato is in the... So Sorato made it into the finals without having even to do the lead route.
I wonder if he'll just knock him out.
No.
So for the
Yannick
moment,
is... Yannick might be in or not, depending on Toby. But again, we saw Toby lead climbing, so...
so for the moment we got Adam Ondra on first place, then Alberto Ines Lopez second place, and Jakob Schubert on third place.
Paul Jean for France is in. Colin is in. And yeah, Amish is into the finals.
And yeah,
So
we're going to have to wait and see on Toby.
Crazy. Amish basically did like an average score.
On both
Yeah,
rounds.
on both rounds. Like, you know, not like incredible lead, but not even like incredible board, just like good solid average.
8th and 6th.
Sì.
Yeah, absolutely.
Vabbè. Bravo Schubert.
Bravo Schubert.
Sì, I mean, I just gotta commit to the Italian there, no? Yeah.
Go on.
Yes,
He's
amazing
gotta be
performance
psyched for
from
that.
He
Jakob.
gives the shots.
Mark
Yes.
Collins asks on the chat, do points carry into
Oh.
the finals?
No.
And the answer is no, they don't. It's a clean slate. So they start again. So all they need to do is make it to the finals and then they can start again.
We are
Toby
welcoming
Roberts.
Toby
Toby looks-
Roberts in.
He looked a little bit like didn't know
Are
where
we
he was
going to
going
see
when he came out.
Tristan, Toby's dad? That's the question that I'm wondering.
British flags flying. Toby.
So Toby is without a doubt one of the most up-and-coming athletes in the world. He's really, really young. He's an amazing climber. I've had the pleasure of climbing with Toby.
Best mates, no?
We are best mates,
Does
me
he
and
follow
Toby.
you on Instagram?
He used to, and then he unfollowed me.
What did you say
So
to
I
him?
unfollowed him back. I was like...
Do you have his phone number?
I do. I don't know, actually. I was a
Okay.
bit upset when Toby
Oh,
unfollowed
we're
me.
not having flexes here. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's his dad. Yeah, he's
That's his
behind.
dad, Tristan. Tristan's like
Just
obviously
working.
the
He's
biggest
like-
fan
he's
of
on-
Toby.
He's writing some emails.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I
To
think
be
he's probably
honest,
not. I think
thank
he's
you,
probably
because he
not.
actually always replies to the emails.
He's a
Like, that's
yeah.
so nice.
No, he's very good. And he's always been very good with us when we've asked Toby for interviews.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
videos with Toby since what?
Well, he's
Since
like
he
8
was
years
14?
old kind of
Okay.
thing. Yeah,
8.
super young. Yeah, no, he did
Okay.
a climb when he was like 8 or 9 years old and we did an interview with him like ages ago. So yeah, we're big fans of Toby Roberts.
But yeah, because
Yeah.
we kind of knew him as an outdoor climber, and then a couple of years ago,
He just started hitting the competition scene up. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
yeah, and he
Hugely
climbed
talented
like
guy.
9A at like a super crazy young age, right? Like 12.
15, I believe.
Oh, okay, I was going down 12, 13, 15.
Yeah, he was 15 and he climbed Rain Shadow at Malham Cove. And then it was only a year later he climbed his first 9A plus with the ascent of Batman, which is really, really awesome. And he's, I've also seen him try Britain's hardest sport route, which is Rain Man, put up by Steve McClure. And I believe he's done it in 2 halves. So, yeah, he's looking really good, but he hasn't been back for a long time because he's been concentrating so heavily on the Olympics. So it's all boiling down to this exact moment right now. Oh,
Wow,
damn, Toby just had a foot slip there, but he
loose.
did manage to stick it still, and he's
Okay.
still on.
He is got to make it through this crux section if he wants to make it to the finals. That is what it's
Yeah.
all about. This next move here, which is the big one,
Yeah,
can he
and
make
he's
it?
using
He's
some
the
very
first,
different beaters to what
is
we've
he
seen
in
so
finals?
far.
He's in-
And he's
He's
just
not in
Yes,
finals
static.
yet.
yeah, he is. Okay, so he can fall
But
basically
wait,
now.
this is ahead of that, so we
Ah,
can't.
this is ahead
don't
of
pay
that.
too much attention to
Spoiler!
that.
Sorry.
Oh,
Okay, he
I'm
moves
Swiss, I'm
up.
on time.
He moves up into 7th place. That means he's in the finals. The British public know it. They give a cheer. Wow, a double British, two British finalists Sorry,
Yeah.
coming up in the next couple of days, which is very exciting.
2 British
for the UK.
finalists. That's amazing. I'm really happy for Toby. This is awesome to see, and
Does-
he's just so strong. He's
Does that
brutally
basically
strong.
mean that UK has good climbing gyms?
We
It's
do
not-
have good climbing gyms. We don't have great lead facilities though, compared to a lot of countries.
Spray wall?
I think a lot of the training that British athletes tend to do is on circuit boards.
Oh,
for
right,
training.
okay.
Yeah. Toby though, he's just an absolute beast at trying hard. I've never
you
seen
having
anyone
this
try
one?
as hard as Toby.
Yeah, sorry.
So I
think
think
we're just a little
we're
bit
likely
behind.
to see Toby make it into the next crux section of the blue, which is the steepest section of the lead route so far.
Does
Not so far.
anybody have questions for Matt? Because he actually knows Toby.
He knows Toby and he knows quite a lot about climbing.
Yeah.
We're just moving with Toby Roberts. 2 minutes 57, 56, 54, 5, 54, 53, 52 as he campuses his way through the blue section.
So Toby just reached 3rd position on the chart.
CC's in finals.
So he's in finals.
It's gonna be more in
Good.
finals.
Well played, Toby. Good work.
I could be more in finals than Alejandro, maybe.
Stop.
No, I mean they're all in finals, but just points wise.
I think we just need
Oh,
to
no,
focus
no,
on
no.
the
Yeah.
Ah, sorry. Yes.
Ah, Toby.
Second
Okay.
position
Toby's
for Toby
doing
right now.
really, really well.
We're not sure how in sync we are with what you're
Does he
watching.
have
with
enough
what, yeah, so I
slack?
wouldn't give too much away. We'll go
Oh.
off this screen. Then we can sync up properly.
Yes, Toby is getting really, really close to the current high point. He's
Who's
just
it?
entering the black section, which is 60 points.
First place.
Oh, he's 2 moves away from first place.
Toby, you don't have to go into first place. Just conserve some energy for the final.
Come on, Toby.
Tack.
We want to see
Oh.
it. If anyone's going to top this route, it's you.
CC.
Yeah, we would like to see the climbing up the top. Those moves look.
Ah, this is
Yeah.
somebody in the comments did say it's a crap clip, and yes, I agree. Like,
Drop knee.
Oh,
look.
come on, Toby.
oh, he felt like Adam in
Ah.
the end.
Yeah.
Does this mean Toby's currently in first place?
See,
Toby's currently in first place. Yes.
Wow, I bet Tristan is absolutely buzzing for him.
I mean, it would be better if it was the final. In that case, you know.
Yeah, but still, that is really exciting. We have a British athlete in first place, which makes me very happy. Well done,
Roberts.
Toby. That was amazing.
Exactly the same point as Adam Ondra. So excellent work there by Toby.
Did Toby do slightly better in the bouldering? Is that
He finished? That was a 2nd place finish for him in the lead and 3rd place in the boulder. Yeah.
Yes.
wow?
First place in lead.
Very
It's still
consistent.
Alberto.
Yeah. Alberto with an excellent performance. Again, pulled out when he really needed to. So we've got one climber left.
Wow.
Sarato Anaku, and we actually already know our
Our finalists.
finalists.
So, in the comments on YouTube,
Sorry.
Tom says, "Now, does Sorato want to stack it so he goes first in finals, or just try hard but then go last?" implying that he will be in first.
Will he know that he's already qualified, do you think? This is the thing. He shouldn't, technically, should he?
I think there must be a scoreboard out there in the venue.
I wonder if there's anything in isolation which gives you an
No,
indication.
no, but as soon as you step out, and also the crowd's reaction.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he must have an
No,
inkling.
like
He must
for
have an
sure
idea.
for sure he's gonna give it his all, and he's gonna notice from the crowd's reaction when he probably climbed enough, but not that he's gonna like risk it and fall, you know.
No, I think. Yeah, I imagine he'll give it a good go. All right, we've got the giveaway. We've got to figure out what the giveaway is.
Oh, can somebody give us a good random climbing question? Or if we can come up with a good random climbing question.
We've got some giveaways. Let's let Anaratu Sorako climb first, and then maybe we'll do a bit of a.
Is that a rope?
No, that is the training balls. EpicTV training balls. Have you not seen these?
Epic TV training balls.
Look at them.
Ooh, lovely balls.
I haven't seen those.
You don't look very impressed. Do you not train balls?
I'm not gonna make any jokes. Okay, so that is up.
I was just wondering.
Just, you know.
Anyway, we'll do a giveaway after this. We'll set you the question. We'll pin it in the chat. And if you want to have
Good
some
outfit. That's such a good outfit.
balls to hang around with, then you can probably get some.
So Serato is currently in first place for bouldering. I'm wondering to see how he gets on with the lead. Is he known as is he better at lead
Overall,
or is
he
just amazing?
won both. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if he's going to steal first place.
So young. He's like what, 17, 18?
So he's the one that's currently giving Toby a really good run for his money, I believe, isn't he?
Yeah, and realistically for the
So-
next Olympics as well, because they are that young.
Yeah. That's really, really cool.
Here we go. Serato,
It's kind of nice to just like chill and watch him climb since
we know he's qualified.
you know he's qualified. Yeah, thank you for that. Just
So he's already qualified before even climbing.
going out. Yeah, he could have, you know,
He could have just not climbed.
just gone to lunch because that's what we're looking forward
He
to.
might as well just drop off now.
Okay, guys. JCTV Rafi asks what balls. They are the balls that we're going to be giving away as part of our package. So stay tuned. Just after this climbing, don't go anywhere. We'll do a quick question for the giveaway. We have to figure out what the question is.
Yeah.
I like the question of that's was quite a decisive cut loose.
Most
I-
random
what-
climbing question.
No, I like the question. Oh, what climbing move makes you feel like a superhero?
Ooh, it's got to be a drop knee, hasn't it?
If you like
You're
to
not
climb
in the
overhangs.
competition, Matt.
Ooh, I'm entering. It's a drop knee.
we could say what time is going to be the winner at the speed in a minute. You know what exactly whoever gets the closest time.
Ooh, that's nice. So they have to give their answers in the next 5-10 minutes.
Exactly.
I'm gonna ask Albert Oak. He probably would watch him guess by like the second.
So this is the women's speed climbing. We're going to guess what time, what in the final you mean, or what time the fastest of the whole round is. The final winning time.
Well,
Okay.
Ola is
That's a nice-
realistically going to just maybe
Absolutely. But
maybe
what
she'll
cli-
go
what-
under 6.
what's
Come
a-
on, if she goes under 6
That'd be massive.
at the Olympics.
So as we're watching Sorato move up the leaderboard, he's moved through the first crux. That's a nice crane shot there.
Is it a crane or a drone?
No, that's a crane, that one.
So they're not allowed to fly drones?
I'm not sure they got a drone. Maybe like a big wide shot. But that one is on a crane. Not a crane, on a rail, a train, a rope. What's it called?
Wow.
A floaty camera
What's it
held up
called?
by things.
Yeah, that one.
So Serato is looking just absolutely cruisy on this.
Yeah, you could
It's
drop it
amazing
now
to
and still
see.
finish in third place.
It's just, I find the standard of the up and coming athletes in the Olympics just really, really amazing. I mean, I'm used to seeing big names like Adam Ondra, Jakob Schuber, kind of making the headlines. But yeah, these younger athletes like Toby and Serato are just absolutely like they're burning off Adam Ondra like he's like there's no tomorrow. It's amazing to see.
So, Anaraku looking very strong. doesn't look like he's kind of hesitated once during this climb,
No.
which is very impressive. Obviously, he's moved into first place.
He's just cruising.
Just cruising. And the time now is 2 minutes 27, 26, 25, 24, 23,
Yeah.
22, 21, 20. So hopefully you can get synced up with us.
So Serato is well and truly in first place now, and he's cruising. I wonder if he's going to make the first top of this route.
This is it. This is the massive crux.
Stop
that
dropping
This is
nobody's
the
got
crux.
past.
Come on. Oh, it peeled
Oh.
off though.
I tell you what, the
That's
drop
also
knees
good
aren't
dismount.
making these climbers feel like heroes, are they?
Yeah, it was just like, if it was like, what, 5 centimeters, 2 centimeters,
Yeah.
a bit left.
Wow.
Yeah, good job,
Thing is,
everybody. Thank you for the
so
entertainment
amazing.
and a lot of finger sweat.
So that is exactly the same point that Toby, Adam, and Toby and Adam fell as well. So joint second for Toby, Adam, and Sorato in the lead climbing, and Alberto Hernandez Lopez gets first place.
Okay, for
Um,
these Olympics, can we just say it's safe to say that if you're a lead climber, you clearly have a gigantic advantage?
Yes, I agree.
Like, come on.
We see it time and time again.
Because like Yannick is out of the finals, and he's like probably the most bouldery specialist in that first list, and Tamoa 10th. Like,
And the fact that Alberto was able to make up, jump from 14th to 3rd place with the lead climb,
Yeah.
that's a huge jump. Colin Duffy as well was able to jump from 11th up to 7th. And Hamish MacArthur managed to stay in 8th place. You got two
8th, yeah.
two eighth places. So
That's great
consistently
news.
just did enough. Was he saving himself for the final? That is the question.
Consistency.
I reckon he
for
was. I reckon
Phoebe.
it's tactics.
Those are
So there you
real
go. Final
crisp
list for the
tactics.
finals. We got Serato Anaraku, Toby Roberts, Adam Ondra, Alberto Hines Lopez, Jakob Schubert, Paul Jempf, Colin Duffy, Hamish MacArthur. Wow, that is a great lineup.
See.
And
Expected lineup, maybe.
absolutely, there's not many in there that we thought maybe.
Tamoa, I honestly thought like,
Yeah, I think
yeah,
yeah.
I totally probably jinxed it. I said podium this time.
Yeah, that is a shame.
Oh.
Tamoa, we would have expected to get in there, but it's still going to be an amazing final. We got one French guy in there, which is great for the home crowd.
Yeah, the only double nationality is Britain.
UK
Britain?
have got two in there.
GBR.
GBR have got two in there. One American, one Japanese, one Czech, one Spanish, one Austrian, one French. Wow, we've got a bit of everything. A melange of nationalities.
Okay. We're seeing some replays. Are we taking a break before?
We're going to do the giveaway.
we're
I'll
gonna
just
do the
quickly
giveaway?
announce
Okay.
Re-announce the giveaway.
I'm hungry, basically.
Yeah, me too. I'm very hungry.
Sorry. And they are not letting me eat chips live.
Okay, and we're going to come back and hopefully go live with inside climbing.
To be fair, Teresa, I'm not letting you eat chips live.
Why not? It's
Because
like we're watching along. Come on, if we were on a couch at home, we'd all be having like popcorns and chips and maybe something healthier because we're climbers.
Okay.
Maybe we should see it as like an experiment.
This is the giveaway. Okay, so we got the EpicTV balls, which are training balls, which you can hang off.
It's good to train slopers, right?
Yeah,
Or yes.
Have a feel of these balls.
let me feel
They
these
look
balls.
smooth.
Yeah.
Ah, wow, lovely, lovely balls.
Okay, nice, Matt.
Lovely-
Seal of
lovely
approval for
balls.
Matt.
Here you
We've
go.
got some chalk.
Ooh.
We've got a boulder bag. We've got some
Ooh, very
Billy
nice balls.
glasses, brushes. Whoa, it's a huge package. We're all very excited in the studio. Teresa looks shell shocked. The question is, to win the giveaway of today, tell us what time will be the fastest time in the women's speed finals at the closest wins. Okay, so what time to win the giveaway of the day? Tell us what will be the fastest time in the women's speed final, closest wins. There is a caveat. If you win and you're in the UK, you might get a slightly different giveaway, but we'll give you a giveaway in any case.
Can we listen to Adam's interview or suddenly lip read? Oh, can we put on subtitles? Don't know. Too many questions.
Possibly.
Extremely demanding all of a sudden.
Okay, so winning times are coming in. Winning time from Tom Wettingsteel 6:01, Mark Collins 5:59. He's gone sub 6. 6:02 from Sebastian Deck. Winning time Giovanni Biagani 6:10. 6:11 from Anna Solord. Right, quickly get your guesses in.
I'm gonna say 5:58. She's gonna go sub 6.
5:58 atomic from Teresa. What do you reckon,
Same.
Matt? He's just having a great time feeling
I'm
around
having
those balls.
great time fondling these balls. One thing I will say is these are a really great training tool. You can train your lumbricals and your hands really well off these, which help a lot with pinching.
And what time are you saying that is going to be the winning time in the final of the women's speed? What do you think? They're going to break 5 seconds?
I have absolutely no idea. I do
6
really
seconds,
hope
sorry.
to see that women
6
break
seconds.
the 5 second.
No, 6. So 6.
So yeah, in the 5s.
Break in 6 seconds.
Break
The
in
current
6
world
seconds,
champion
yeah.
is world record is 6:01.
06?
6:06.
I think there was a nice.
It's Lucia, isn't it, that we've got to watch out for? She's the absolute. Is it Lucia? Am I saying the wrong name? I'm probably saying the wrong name.
No, Lucia Dorfel. She's in the women's.
No, it's
She's a woman
Alexandra.
climber.
Alexandra.
Alexandra
the Polish
Middleslav.
athlete.
Middleslav.
I believe.
She
Amazing,
is
really
the
amazing,
favourite,
well
yeah.
worth watching. I'd really recommend for anyone that is considering tuning out for the women's speed after the men's lead. I really would recommend watching it. It's really amazing.
Okay, we are going to take a little break now, but stay with us because the women's lead speed is going to come later on, and we will do the giveaway results as well once that speed is over. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Keep the stream open, and we'll see you in about half an hour.
Yeah,
See
see
you
you in
soon.
half an hour, guys.
We got interviews and stuff coming up. Tune in.
Woo!
Yay! We're back. We're back. We're biggity bong, back. And we are looking at Eurosport.com because the speed climbing is about to start. We're looking
At the world record right now, which is 6:06 for the women. And Ola Miroslav actually has this record, and she's competing in this quarterfinals. What's the proper name for them?
quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals.
Yeah. Quarterfinal 1 is Ola Miroslav versus who is
Oh,
it?
sorry.
This is taking a bit of time to
I just
load. Here we go. First up,
Spanish
Romero
climber,
Perez. Romero Perez. Sorry, I just eaten a sweet. It's really bad timing. I want to get you guys on chat.
I'm trying to get this live scoring. Hello everybody again. If you're just joining us now from the speed, this is like the quickest climbing discipline. It is, but also the quickest Olympic discipline.
God, I got to really swallow this sweet. I'm sorry.
Uh,
Matt, how you doing? You right over there?
Yeah, I'm doing great, man. How you guys doing?
Yeah. Predictions for this? I think we're all pretty unified in
It's
who we
pretty
think's
obvious.
going to win.
I think we're going to see Alexandria absolutely smash it. Hopefully, I really hope we see a new world record here. This would be just amazing to see.
Sub 5 seconds we're all hoping for.
Sub
Yes.
6 for the women.
Sub
isn't
Sub
it,
6,
yeah.
sorry.
Well, I mean-
my
Yeah,
bad.
sub 6 seconds for the women. Is that possible? I guess this is the time to tell.
the nerve. Elimination round, so it's all or nothing.
Oh man! So
Oof.
all it takes is one mistake and you're out.
Yes.
Here we go. Ola
Yeah.
Miroslav looking to make it through to semi-finals.
Clean start for both of them.
Really
Wow.
She's clearly in the head.
Spanish climber is looking
No.
really strong still. 7:06, 6:35.
That was a great score.
6:35. Not close, that close to her world record of 6:06, but she does enough to get through to the semi-finals. Romero Perez does really well. We did have, what was her? Can we get that sheet up
Her
where we see their
PB. Her
PBs?
PB is 7:06. No, that's not true. That was this
that's
run.
what she just did.
Uh,
Has she gone sub 7? I think she's gone sub 7, so she
second.
didn't quite reach her PB. I've lost my phone. I've lost
her
everything.
PB is 6.86. Point
What is that? Where are you getting
86. IFSC app.
Ah,
I did tell everybody to download it, but
but my computer's been used.
you have your
and
phone?
Everything
You
else
have
is
your
being
phone?
used.
Sheets.
I just need
Oh.
this.
For who's joining us now, by the way, you know a lot about us and what we're doing, but we don't know that much about you. So maybe just comment below where you're watching from and why are you watching Speed.
Come on. Where's the? Yes. Hello. Ah, my phone. Thank you.
Okay, second round. Noise canceling AirPods, which makes sense.
Okay.
Wow.
Here we go. I want to get the sheet up so I can see what.
So
people's
Alexandra
PBs are.
Kaluchka and Yufeizu.
Yeah. I get really nervous watching this. It's really, really interesting. Something about speed climbing is you've got to be so precise compared to other disciplines within climbing. And the margins are so much finer.
So the crazy thing about these two competitors is that they actually have the same speed PB.
Really?
Like, down to the, is it microsecond?
Wow.
But yeah, 6.39.
So-
6.39, yeah.
Does Alexandria have to keep repeating this now until somebody knocks her out?
I mean, it's a really short final, actually. It's not like the normal speed competitions. Like, there are way less athletes. So there's the semi-final round and then the final. So
they-
now everybody will go. And then you got only the winners of these. Okay, it's
Here
going.
we go. Alexander Kulichka looking
Oh,
strong.
wow. This is a close
Whoa,
one.
it's
Super
so
tight, she's
head to
coming
head.
Oh, it's so close.
Oh, 649
Oh.
and
Oh.
658. Alexandra Kluczka gets through to the semi-finals, and there'll be a head-off between her Polish compatriot in the semi-finals. That is going to be a tight race. The Polish have got to be happy with that. They've got a guaranteed athlete in the final.
In the big final.
In the
Where
big
is it?
final. Sorry,
Yeah.
you're right. Absolutely.
Big final.
The athletes embrace, and as they go off the stage. Okay, so next up we've got
Emma Hunt
Emma Hunt of
from
America
the USA.
versus Raja Salzabia from Indonesia. The Indonesian went through as the fastest loser. She was beaten, is that correct? I'm thinking yes, by the Spanish climber in the knockout qualification rounds.
Emma does have the quickest PB between them. But again, it's speed. Anything can happen within 6 seconds.
I know. See, that's the crazy thing with speed, is that all it takes is like the smallest thing going wrong, and that's it, you're out.
All right, so she set a new PB in the qualifying rounds.
So those that don't know, these walls are 14 metres high, I believe, aren't they?
15 meters high, I think.
15 metres high. Have I been saying 14 this entire time? They're
Maybe the
15
last
metres high.
hold is at 14.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe it is.
that makes sense.
And yeah, they're at a 5-degree overhang, which isn't a lot.
I'm
but I
slightly
think-
obsessed with Emma Hunt's preparation. She like does a little chat to herself, smiles,
Yeah.
kind of like kisses the rope a little bit. Here we go.
Yeah, we're going to
Love it.
see that little smile from Emma Hunt again.
There you go. There it is.
Yes.
Good endorphins.
That's it, isn't it? Yeah. Like I was
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
that the other day.
I do that while climbing slabs. I'm like, I love slabs. I just love it.
You smile every time you think about
yeah,
it.
like, woo.
Are we going
Yeah.
to see the next smile?
There you go. Look, there's a smile. Go on.
And there she does a little talk.
It's great. I
There
love
we
it.
go.
I
There's the
swear,
smile.
punch bag at the bottom of the walls. That's what we need.
What would you do to the punch bag, Teresa?
I don't know. I'm just happy when I climb, so I don't need to punch anything.
There you go. Big
What about on a
smiles.
bad day?
They know how to relax.
Are there
Endorphins.
any?
I don't know. You must be a really amazing climber. 'Cause I have bad days.
Positive.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Ale.
They're about to start, and they
Come
start. Off they
on.
go. Emma Hunt looking with a great start, looking ahead, but she's
Wow.
coming
No!
back.
Oh, no
She
mistake from
slipped.
Emma Hunt.
Crazy.
Oh, that's really. That is bad news for Emma.
Unlucky, but that is great news for Regia Salisba. As she
And-
makes it through to semi-finals.
Maybe we'll have a Polish semifinal and a Indonesian semifinal.
Absolutely. The truth is that she kept her cool. They were head and head. Emma Hunt slipped off. She must have maybe seen her in the corner of her eye, I would say. And you got to say she lost her cool there, because that was a tight race. But Emma Hunt was ahead. She was slightly ahead, and there you go, slipped on that
just
hold.
one mistake.
Raja just kept her cool and climbed all the way through in a time of 6.54.
It's crazy to think that she's still getting 8 seconds though, even with a
With a
mistake.
slip.
That's just amazing, isn't it?
Ah, it's so frustrating. Probably got to be one of the most frustrating sports.
I think
Yes,
it must be one of the
yes,
hardest sports
yes.
that I could imagine doing. Imagine that level of pressure and you've got to climb that wall in, less than 7 seconds for most athletes.
Oh,
But then it's a bit like gymnastics, you just need to be on autopilot.
Yeah.
Like, so next up we've got Dezak against Liu Wan, and Dezak I think has the quickest PB.
6.48 I've got. What have you got?
I got 6:36.
I think. Okay, maybe. Okay, 6:36.
Anyway, in the low sixes.
Yeah. And Lil Deng, what's her PB? Can we get that?
6.4.
6.04.
No.
6.4.
Yes.
6.4. Okay, so it's going to be a tight race.
It's interesting how they adjust the the foot pads at the start. You can tell that they're trying to get it in the ideal position so that when they set off, their foot is as they've memorized it.
Yeah.
Because that's really important. You need to be in that same kind of body shape as to what you've practiced. Otherwise, you can't get into that instinctive mindset just before you set off.
Game time.
Game time, game faces. Different positions of the rope as they get ready. One's got one right in front of the face. Maybe she's using it to focus
Have you ever
the mind.
seen how they belayed before auto belays?
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Oh, and
Ran.
speed.
Yeah, speed.
Oh, they ran with it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
amazing.
like pulled through.
So cool.
Here we go. Neck and neck so
Mother.
far, and the early stages. It's super tight.
Dezak is who's ahead? A bit Dezak.
Oh,
Ridiculously strong finish there
Whoa.
by Leon Deng. Wow.
That
How
was
did she-
very
It's
impressive.
microseconds. Macroseconds? I should have really looked this up before that.
Personal best for both of those
Just tell me
athletes
in the
there.
comments.
It's small.
Yes,
Yeah.
decimal seconds.
So we got an all Polish semi-final, and we've got a Chinese and an Indonesian semi-final. Oh,
Just
So
want
cool.
to
But new
say thanks to
PBs.
everyone who entered as well. The daily giveaway. We've got loads of entries. So yeah, all the bets are in. They're not bets, but all the guesses are in.
Yeah.
So
I mean, can people still hazard a guess?
oh, it's maybe a bit late now, but okay. We
Yeah,
got 3 more
for-
minutes. 5 more minutes.
Extend it for 5 more minutes. No, 3 more minutes because it will be the final before we know it.
Exactly. So
So you have
Okay,
3 more
guys.
minutes to enter the competition, not the speed climbing
3 more
competition.
minutes. And Seb's going to put a clock on the screen just to give you an idea.
No, we shouldn't do that. That'll be coming in 2028.
Yeah.
LA 2028.
LA.
Here we
Apparently,
go.
Vegas is becoming the new capital of sports. They kind of want to rebrand from like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas to it only happens in Vegas.
There you go. Nice. John the Seagull's
Ah.
just outside there.
Yeah,
That's his
so like
hunting ground.
a hub for climbing. The whole what's the American football thing was there this year.
Texas Rangers, Texas Massive, Texas Indians,
Isn't it Nevada?
Nevada Indians.
Something I
on.
find really interesting about the way the speed climbers climb on this particular route is it's very unconventional to normal climbing movement. It's often preferred to climb with straight arms and have your body kind of hanging nice and low. But as we're watching these climbers, they're often like bending their arms and staying very front on, which is definitely a much faster way to climb, but it's not as energy efficient as other ways of climbing. This is very powerful and very fast.
So I'm just
Hugging.
getting the rucksack out. This is the deal of
Ooh.
the day. It is currently in our live chat and it's on at 43% off. As we're waiting for the
43.
athletes to come out for the semi-finals. 42%
42.
off. Links are in the live chat if you want to click through and get yourself one of these bad boys. Really good day pack.
Yeah.
Very nice. Anyway,
Black Diamond is really sweet as well. You know it's going to last.
it's a nice deal. Right.
Oh,
Semi-final. All Polish affair.
yes. This is going to be very exciting.
Ola's got to be the favourite for this, right?
Yes, indeed. I mean, in the last Olympics, I think she got 4th place because obviously of the first spot in speed. So it was just a shame that obviously the speed climbers didn't really get their recognition. And this is her time.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
both
2
their time.
Alexandras.
Absolutely. And these guys,
That's mildly confusing for me.
both sponsored by Wild Country.
They look very similar. They've got the same first name.
They're not
And
related.
they're both absolutely beasts. Pardon?
They're not related.
They're not related.
Alexandra Kalucha, though, does have a twin sister.
Really?
And she's very
That's-
strong as well.
Is she also a mega beast?
Yeah, in speed climbing. So it was between them the ticket to Paris.
Oh, whoa. That must have been tense. Imagine being
Is it
beaten
twin
by
sister
your
or
twin
sister?
sister.
4.99.
Here we go, semi-final.
Ale.
Oh,
Wow,
great
this is a
start
tight
by
one.
Alexander Kuklusha. She gets up, but
So
Ola's coming
close.
back.
Oh, it's
Ola
so
is
close. Oh, amazing.
Ola
That means
reeled her in.
that Alexandra is going to the small final.
Small final, exactly. So she'll be going for the bronze medal. I think she probably maybe kind of knew it.
Yeah, think how many times they've trained together and had this race already.
Yeah. Ola's getting close to her world record, but it just goes to show you how fast that world record was in the qualification rounds of Ola. But that was a great run because that was a great start by Alexandra Kukluska. She boosted out of there, and then Ola just reeled her in during that race.
Nobody's commenting on YouTube.
On the live chat.
We're commenting.
Guys,
Yes.
if you're out there, let us know. Let us know where you're watching from. If you're into the speed, if you're not into the speed, it is pretty intense, quick, very energetic, totally different, as Matt has pointed out, to the other style of climbing. But it's super exciting in any case, right?
Do you know what? I would say that watching speed climbing is one of my favourite disciplines of climbing to watch. I'd actually say I prefer it over bouldering and lead. It's way more exciting. And it's just incredible, isn't it? How fast they get up that wall and the way they move.
Absolutely.
Quick.
They-
I'd love to give it a go sometime. I've never actually tried lead wall. Have you guys tried speed climbing before?
You've tried it, haven't you, Terry?
I've seen it. That I wanted to. I just never. No. I don't have the quads. Like, I really don't.
We
No.
did quite a fun thing. We took the EpicTV athletes like for this weekend away, and one of the days we like took them speed climbing because Beatrice Colli is one of our athletes, and she was like there to kind of help the climbers. And I think like we had like a sport climber from Spain. We had like a boulderer from the UK. Like we had like a whole bunch of different disciplines.
Yeah.
And they all tried it out, and it was kind of cool watching them all try and figure out how to do it
Really
the quickest
cool,
way.
isn't it?
We
Yeah,
got
it was
is it Desak no Ria and Liulan for the
Replacing
spot
the
in
final.
the final.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go quickly live on Instagram because we're live on YouTube. Might as well check in connection. Oh, this is really bad timing.
You're not live.
We're watching the speed finals on YouTube on the EpicTV Climbing Daily YouTube channel. So come join the chat.
Come and join us.
We're chit
Hey,
chatting.
come and join. It's great fun.
And yes, so they're about to maybe get a spot in the finals.
Come on. Who's your bet on this one, Matt?
Oh, I don't know. It's always so close and it never goes as you expect.
Are you gonna let them watch? You let them
Yes,
watch.
I'm
Yeah, let
keeping
them
it.
watch.
I'm keeping it.
Yeah, that's
Come
good.
on, one run on Instagram.
Come on.
One run on
We've
Instagram
got
can't
this.
hurt. Come on, boys. Come on, guys. I mean, come on, girls.
Hugo needs more sleep.
Oh wait, we also have it on screen already. Ah, no spoilers.
Go, come on.
Okay, here we go. Leon Deng looking good. She's gonna take it.
Oh, that was so close. That
Leon
was the
Deng,
closest
she takes
one
it.
yet.
Incredible.
Just so amazing.
Chinese Polish final by 0.033 of a second. Wow, that was a race. That was a race and a half.
0.03 of a second. That is so close.
Big hugs as they take off. And there you go. We have our big final. We have our small final. We are all set. This is quite incredible.
Basically, join us on YouTube
Join
Yeah,
us on
come
YouTube.
join.
because it's a bit easier to comment and read out the comments.
But also, if you like this, subscribe.
Hit
And-
follow.
Follow.
Okay, ciao. See you.
Boom. That was excellent. Leon Deng taking an excellent semi-final. What a performance. Oh, she's glided up that. Pounced for the finish line in order to take her through to the finals. Really impressive.
Just incredible. Something that's really interesting.
Oh.
As these climbers are visualizing this route, they're going to spend a lot of time thinking about their exact beta, how they're going to climb the route. But actually, another element to their visualization is how they incorporate the breathing as they're climbing. And that actually plays a really key role with how they instinctively climb whilst completing this speed climbing run.
So they're not in apnea. 6 seconds, you can keep it.
What's that, sorry?
Isn't it apnea?
Apnea, where you hold your
Apnea?
breath.
For 6 seconds, I mean,
Do you know what?
maybe it's not efficient climbing.
You could hold your breath, but part of being able to climb instinctively is to focus on your breathing as well. It's a very good skill to be able to learn. I mean, I've never tried speed climbing. I'm assuming you could hold your breath for that amount of time, but I could imagine that they're probably focusing on breathing on the more powerful sections of this climb. Wow, it looks like the entire route's just one big powerful move, pretty much.
It's funny that the Polish and Indonesian flags are like opposite colors. Because we've got it down in the small finals with
yeah.
Alexandra Kalutka and yeah, so. Oh, no. Oh. We're on Instagram.
There you go. Right, so
Do
we
we-
just looking at the replay. If you guys are watching us, let us know. Have you got any chats in the live chat? Where's the live chat stream going?
That F3.
No,
no.
we're a bit silent on the live chat. If you're watching, let us know. We're not. People are, I guess, are more interested in the sport, the lead. But But yeah, let us know where you're watching from. If you're into this speed climbing probably traditionally isn't as popular as the other formats of climbing, but it's still incredibly exciting.
I do think it's going to gain in popularity though. Like it's quite clearly a very exciting style of climbing, and you know it's just developing really fast as well, literally.
But surely, in order to fully develop, it needs kind of participation from like the people that are interested in watching it. And
yeah, definitely. I mean, you can't argue. It's so exciting to watch.
I'm just thinking, in between now and the next Olympics, are we gonna see like speed climbing gyms specifically pop up? You know, like a dedicated training center where there's actually like more weight training, like more jump boxes. Just a concept out there, I guess. Now, go for it.
Absolutely, yeah, yeah.
I mean, in the UK, I'm pretty sure there's only like 1 or 2 standardized speed circuits.
One
There's
or
not a
two?
lot. I don't think there's many. I think, you know, it's a fairly big country, and there might only be 1 or 2 standardized walls within the whole country. Yeah, which is really mad. It's going to be very hard for the sport to develop if climbers don't invest in it as well.
Maybe you could start the speed climbing wall.
Maybe I could.
Tom Wettingsteel makes a good point. Says, think speed is more of a spectator sport, easier for non-climbers to watch and understand. True, but for me, I think in order for a sport to really grow, you need participation. You need like a reason for people to start doing it at the ground level. You know what I mean?
Also, like football, anybody can do it. You just need a ball.
But climbing, anybody can do it. You just need a pair of climbing shoes, go to a bouldering gym.
Yeah,
you know, and you can climb the most simple kind of holds, and then you get the idea of what it's about. This is like, it's a hard route for like a beginner type thing. 6P plus is not easy, you know?
Yeah, for sure. It is.
I mean,
it's
obviously
very
there's
difficult.
like a progression into it, but
which makes it even more impressive that they're covering this in like between 6 and 7 seconds.
Yeah,
it's just amazing, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm not
Sixes,
sure.
I think we didn't see any 7 besides Emma's a fall. What's the time? We don't really have a time too.
Yeah, we don't have time. They're about to start the small final. Now
Wow.
they're off. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Alexandra Kukushka is about to take the bronze unless she totally messes up. No, she hasn't.
From Ria.
Reza Sazbalia.
Oh, and she won the bronze. Yeah, like this is the first Olympic medal for
speed climbing. This is a very historic moment.
Yeah.
Alexandra Kukushka wins the first ever speed climbing Olympic medal. It's a bronze medal. It's a small final. You're right. It's a monumentous moment for speed climbing.
Oh, wow. Could you imagine that feeling? You've just won a medal at the Olympics.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow, that's exactly what it is, isn't it?
It's crazy. Within 6 seconds.
Amazing. Well, there you go. Polska. Up and proud. There you go. Well done. Amazing. Alexandra Kukushka has won a bronze medal. She's ecstatic. She's climbed beautifully on that round. 6.53. It's a great time.
Not her PB, but again, like just a safe run.
Just a good, solid run. Yeah. Not too much foot slippage. Beautiful. What a moment. Yeah. What a moment. That's amazing. Yes.
She just looks down for that last foothold. You noticed?
No, I didn't.
I guess you've got no more hands after that, so you don't need to think about it.
You got
just
really
need to be
spring
accurate.
off it to get the mat, like to be there the quickest point. Boom. It's quite dynamic move, that last move, isn't it? Really got to spring off it.
I love watching it. It's so much more exciting than I ever thought it was going to be.
Here we go. The final, the gold medal.
I mean, it's kind of cool to know that, like, if it goes anyway, you're still on the podium.
Yeah, no, true.
Who do you think's going to win it?
I mean, you got to say Ola. Surely. But Leanne will know that if she does a solid run and if there's any mistake from Ola, she'll be in.
I mean, think of Ola's pressure around it. Like, for the past, well, both of them obviously only been training for this, but
Ola
like, she's also expected to win in a way, so.
But she's got nerves of steel. And she knows exactly what she's got to do.
This is going to be very,
if she
very
does a
exciting.
clean run, you can't see anything but a victory for Ola. You got to say.
Could you imagine that feeling? That would be so
I
intense.
don't know. I don't think I could, to be honest, Matt. I think all the butterflies in the tummy wouldn't do it.
They're stood there right now at that moment. Like, this is happening
Let's go.
right now. It's just insane, isn't it?
Hurry up.
Oh,
And I was
couldn't
getting
imagine
cues
that
from
amount
back
of
there.
pressure.
Clear the mind.
She
Here we
has
go.
already the Olympics rings, but I
La
mean,
Sportiva.
if she can add a gold to that Olympics,
They're
Oh
off.
yeah, it's
come
going
on.
on.
Neck and neck.
Looking so
Ola
Ola,
close.
is
come on,
creeping
come on,
ahead.
come on,
Oh,
come on,
whoa.
come on.
Super tight. It's oh my god, that was tight.
Mm.
Two
Oh,
huge times,
incredible.
and she's pulled one of the fastest times out in the bag in the final.
Wow.
That was
So
some
incredible.
final.
Yeah, that's
That
so
was
incredibly
amazing.
close. Like it's such a good run. No false starts. Like no, just pure racing.
Olympic gold medalist.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
Could you imagine?
Liwan, she made that into an immense final. 0.08 seconds between them, which is
Aw.
super tight.
The thing is, being in
Wow.
that situation,
Amazing.
you're either going to win a silver or a gold. So you're not going to mind either way.
Yeah,
really,
I think
are you?
yeah. It's,
Either way, you've got a blooming gold, an Olympic medal.
That was some
Aw.
final though. Leon pulled it out in the
Awesome.
final.
So
And
awesome.
she gave Ola an immense race, but was some performance by Ola in the final. It must be so hard to be the favourite and to go out and win it.
yeah,
It must
ask
be,
Yanya
yeah,
about
like
it.
everybody
Yeah, right.
thinking that you're going to win.
But she's like the Yanya
Yeah,
of
yeah.
speed
She's
climbing,
the
right?
Yanya of speed climbing. Yeah.
Or maybe
Wow.
Yanya's the Ola of league climbing.
I think she
Depends how you look at it.
deserves her own title
Well
of just
done, guys.
Alexandria, the
No,
beast.
speediest woman on the planet, literally.
Just
Like,
awesome.
That was
Wow.
incredible.
that's so cool.
That was incredible.
First
Right,
climbing medals.
I think we've got a
Let's
call
go.
from
How do we do this?
Mr. Rory at Inside
Okay.
Climbing. We just put the headphones on.
Doesn't he have the best surname? Potter.
Rory Potter. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Rory
It's
Potter.
going up and down.
I've got. Oh, whoa.
Oh.
Hey. We're good.
Oh no, we can hear ourselves.
Oh, I love a bit of an echo. Hello. Hi, Rory. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
Nice.
It's been an exciting day.
It has been a very exciting day. Have you managed to catch all of it, or is your normal everyday job got in the way of anything?
So I have taken this week off as holiday, which although it's not very restful, but it's very enjoyable. So, but it's like 7 till 7, covering, creating stuff, doing stuff.
Excellent.
But it's enjoyable.
Nice. Let's start off with the speed because we've literally just watched it. What were your thoughts on the speed just then, and in particular that final there, which was a pretty immense spectacle?
It was nerve-wracking, like because they were neck and neck, and Lola was careful for the big. Miroslav was careful at the beginning, and then they were kind of neck and neck in the middle, and then so Miroslav's top section is so fast; she's the fastest top section. She really pulled it out in 6.1. It's just really, really quick, and then setting a PB as well. In some ways, that like the fastest 3 people in the competition got the medals. In terms of like having Miroslav win, having Dane, who was second fastest in it, get the silver. I think mate, and then Ola Kaluchka getting bronze as well, and being so good, getting her PBs and doing really well. It's awesome to see. So really, it's a great podium. Really a good representation of some of the best speed athletes.
And in comparison to what's been going on in the speed championships this year, is that a fair reflection of where speed climbing is at the moment?
Yeah, I would say so. It's a shame for Emma in quarterfinals. It would have been really great to have seen Emma be through. She's been really pushing it. That's
She
probably
also
like
show qualified like early and on as well. Like it's a bit surprising that slip.
That happens in speed. Like it happened in Bern for Miroslav. Like she slipped in the semis, which is why she had to win her ticket in Rome later in the year. Speed is highly unpredictable, but it's also one of the cruelest ones because if you slip, then it's really hard to come back for it, especially in like the final round where everyone is so fast.
Yeah, we were just saying that like all that training down to one slip, it has got to be incredibly frustrating. I was just going to ask. Let's talk about the lead. I think. How did you enjoy that? What were your big takeaways from the lead round?
The lead route felt a bit more bouldery, at least lower down than some of the other lead routes in the format, and that's kind of where you got this bottleneck sort of around 15, where people seem to not quite read it right, and kind of we've got quite a big bottleneck there. But apart from that, the rest, there's quite good separation throughout the whole route, and it's actually very, very similar to the boulder. I think the top score is only 2 or 3 points higher than the boulder, and the bottom score is about the same. And apart from that bottleneck, it's actually very even between the two disciplines. So that was really cool to see. But like seeing Alberto come out and get so high, that was really great. And then I think we were Moa 4 was the saddest moment.
Yeah,
I think for me.
Yeah, that was a tough one to watch. We were discussing before, me and Teresa, about how it seems like the lead climber have a good lead climbing round seems to be massively advantageous still. Like we noticed that in the Olympic qualifiers as well. Is that just to do with the setting, do you think, or is it more just the format of the competition?
So historically, lead is a little bit safer because often the moves are a bit more incremental. Because the difficulty between each moves is kind of closer to each other. So being geographically close is kind of it actually means you're actually close. This actually, in terms of the effort it would take and the quality it would take to get there, is about the same. For some boulder, you can be geographically close to another climber, but not actually be anywhere close to making the move. Like you can be touching the hole, but actually you aren't in the right body position, or you aren't quite in the right mindset, and you haven't quite figured it out, that actually you're never going to get it in the time. And so the problem in lead is easier and it's a bit more predictable. And also in the male field, it's stacked full of lead athletes, and so that you'd expect kind of the lead scores to be worth more because of that kind of that bias from this selection process.
Yeah, and it definitely reflected in this round. I mean, if we take lead and boulder and specialists, they were advantaged.
Yeah, it felt like that. Matt, you got any questions for Rory at this time? I can see you tweeting like crazy on your phone.
Questions for Rory. I can't hear you, Rory, so I'm going to struggle to hear your answer. That's the only.
That's a good point. I'm sorry.
That's the only concern right now. I could maybe kind of.
Should we come back to you?
Yeah.
We'll let you have time
Yeah.
to think
Sorry,
about
I thought I slightly zoned out of this one.
I've got one last one. Just what can we look forward to on Inside Climbing on Instagram? Like, what numbers are you looking at for a reportage on this lead route?
So, in some ways, the lead is. I always find that throughout the competitions, things get more certain, right? You kind of know what's happening, and the numbers become less useful because the numbers just give you context for the athlete's performance. And as you get further in, it just matters how they do. It doesn't matter the context around who did well and who did less well, matter less. So there will be some stats about the balance between the two rounds, which in some ways is unexciting. They're really balanced. They did a really good job, the route setters, balancing the two rounds. So it'll be exciting to see how the final goes. So we shall have similar things for the finals. Although I will be in Paris, so things may take a little bit longer to get some of those things together. But yeah, I'm in Paris for the finals on Friday and Saturday.
Nice.
Nice.
That is a good ticket to get. Matt, you got any questions? You got a question? You can say no if you want.
I don't think I do.
I've got one more question before you let you go, Rory. If you had to predict a 1, 2, 3 for the men's finals, now that we have our top 8, what would you say, or would you prefer not to say? But I think the audience would like to hear what your thoughts on that.
The finals the men's field is always super hard to predict, and it's so hard to predict because they're so close together. And a lot of it in the final will come down to who can cope with the pressure. And then and you have those athletes who have dealt well with the pressure in the past, like Jakob and Alberto, and then you have those new athletes who, like, say in Bern or at some of the recent World Cups, who have broken a tiny bit. Like Serato didn't make one of the lead World Cup finals, which we probably would have expected him to. But Serato looks so good, as does Toby, as does Alberto, as does Jakob. And then you can't count Adam out, whose lead form has been improving each comp. Like, it's felt like he's been making better decisions. He's been a bit fitter, and he's really been doing well. And he's been really consistent in the boulder rounds. So much of a surprise to him, I think, considering the format. I think so. I would never any of those five. I think kind of could get on the podium. Really, those are like the five I would like look out for. So, but anything could happen. You could have someone slip, like Toby nearly did, low down, and then it completely changes everything. So it's going to be a really exciting final to watch.
Absolutely. I think that is one of the best parts of the men's one, is that it is so hard to choose between those 8 athletes. Okay, Rory, thanks so much for joining us, man. We will hopefully maybe get you on tomorrow if you're around. I'm not sure when you're going to Paris, but if you're around, we'll try and get you on for some more analysis, because I know that the audience really enjoy hearing what you've got to say.
Yeah, hopefully. It may be from my phone, from an airport, but we'll see what we can do.
That's fine. All right, cool. Thanks, Rory. See you later, man.
Bye.
All the best.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right.
Thank you so much.
There you go.
I was just thinking, for tomorrow, it's the women's lead round. So what we saw today, but women's. Is Janja safe into the finals already, like Sorato? Do you know what I mean? Because like she had such a high bouldering score. Like what?
She must be, surely.
But the difference between that is that there were quite a few tops. I know that she topped all of them, but yes, I think to be honest, she's going to be pretty safe. She doesn't need a massive performance in the lead to get through. Yes.
I mean,
before we do that, I was just kind of wanted to just dwell on what I kind of just asked Rory just then. Favorites. Who, if you had to name one person who you think is going to win the gold medal for the men's in the next couple of days, who do you think it would be?
Oh, that is a great question.
You've got to say one person. Who's it going to be?
One person.
One climber.
I'm going to have to say the Japanese climber
Serato. Anraku Serato.
Serato.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, he's quite clearly dominating. But I also think Toby
wait, you
Roberts...
said your name. That's it. You can't say anymore.
Sorry.
Teresa, go.
no.
Yes, you got to say one.
Don't make me do this.
Come on, you're not even going to be here for the final, so you can feel free to say what you want.
Yeah, but I get it wrong once, and that's it.
Come on.
You already said Sorato, so I cannot say it again. Yeah,
I
okay,
don't know.
fine. Adam, obviously, Adam. Yeah, come on.
And Hugo Pilcher?
I'm going to go for Alberto Hines Lopez.
I mean, that's a really good get. Like,
I had him before. I'm going to stick with him. Like,
Yeah. You're a loyal man.
I'm a loyal man. I'm going to stick with my Spaniard.
Yeah.
Right.
Bene. Do we have any other questions?
Guys, there's a very important thing after this speed. So the time.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Miroslav, she got 6:10, and someone got it bang on. It's Giovanni Blengini with the winning time of 6:10 seconds. Whoa!
Somebody's watching, but yay!
Woo!
Giovanni, slide into our DMs, send us an email, and get a hold of us, and we will send you all the prizes.
DM us on Instagram.
Well done.
Yeah, that is some nice prizes as well.
Nice one. Oh,
All right.
that's it. All the best. We'll see you tomorrow from about 9:30, 9:45.
Yeah.
See you later. We'll come up with a review video soon.
Of today. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching, guys.